The U.S. Colonial Marines. We get the job done. We'll never leave a man behind. We've got the best equipment. The best people. And we'll go to the furthest edges of the galaxy to show up and get shit done. It's not just the ships or the places you'll go or the enemies you'll defeat. It's the company you keep. The USCMC. We're there to...
Movement! She's moving all over the place!
Blast off.
Blast off! Hey everybody, what's happening? Blast off your face. How is everybody doing tonight? It is...
What?
It is Thursday. It is Thursday. As Sarah had just face down into the burrito that she just got for dinner. Just
you missed it. I was making like a gnaw on my burrito face. That's how I am tonight.
So
My God.
Yes, it is 420, but it's not that kind of thing with 420, folks. She just wants dinner. There's nothing wrong with eating.
My amazingly talented husband had a performance tonight that I had to go see, and I got home like 2 minutes before I had to log in. So
you know what? There's nothing better than playing role-playing games with food, right? It's been a perennial.
What kind of channel is this again?
It's a food channel.
Slices and dices.
There you
that
go.
means pizza.
That's exactly it, Sarah.
Frank.
We all
I
eat
just had pizza.
slices while we dices.
Slices.
God, it sounds.
Slices of.
Gotta work on it.
Pizza.
Yeah, we're working.
Gotta work on it.
We're working on it.
Are we though?
No, we're not going to work on it. We're going to work on this game. Hey, whoa, that segue was so hot. Hi, everybody. It's time to play Alien RPG in the Frontier War with our awesome cast of characters here. How's everybody's week going? Going okay? Everybody doing okay? It is the first...
Terrible.
First
It's been a
terrible.
long fucking week, man.
Man, you guys are depressing me already. We haven't even started. Oh, that's right. I killed several of you last time. So
I mean,
understand.
technically, you killed one of them, and I killed one of them.
That's true.
By the way,
viewers
at home, my character may no longer have purple hair, but I do.
Hell yeah!
Somebody wake up Hicks.
Somebody wake up Hicks.
R.I.P. Masters.
Okay, got that out of my throat. Hey, everybody, let's play. Shall we? Yeah, there we go.
Yay!
Yay! That was the
So
best.
enthusiastic.
That was the best. All right, here we go.
I got a burrito now. I'm much better than I was.
Oh, I'm very glad to hear that. Here we go.
For now, until I die again.
Don't, everybody eventually bites the bullet. Let's just hope it doesn't happen again. Hey, guess what? We're on an express elevator to hell going down. That's right, Marines. This is the big one. It's just you and Deep Void now. You've tussled with the best of them. The Children of the Two Divines, backstabbing Wayland Yutani company men, the UPP, Xenomorphs, Synths, and of course your own soldiers. And now you're in the heart of it all. It's time to take stock of what you're up against, and actually more specifically who you're up against. General Delilah Vaughn. She could actually be the toughest foe that you've yet to face. Let me explain why. She has the full resources of the entire USCMC at her beck and call. Well, not the entire USCMC, but a good portion of it, including some Black Ops shit that you've only had the sort of briefest of tanglings with. Who knows what else she got up her sleeve? Who knows? Oh, what else? She's a 4-star general. Yeah, and she didn't get there by playing nice, yo. She was a colonel during the Arcturian conflicts, the Dog War, and the Tientsin campaign, and back in 2063, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Shit got real with the UPP. From her perspective, definitely not mine, but from her perspective, the UA could have wiped out the UPP right then and there. We had them on the ropes. And yet the UA held their ground for some reason. Why? Many, many lives were lost. Soldiers who bled for those parsecs of space that were just given up by the UA. And for what? Time for them to gather their strength and then hit back years later? Fuck no. If the UA wouldn't see the UPP for what they were, well, then she just had to do something to make them understand that the enemy would always be there, looking for ways to kill all of us. The UPP needs to be crushed under heel. No prisoners, no chance for letting them grow back like some sort of viral organism, and if Allied Command won't greenlight this, there's only one option. Just seize control yourself. Come to think of it, maybe the shitstorm that happened way back on Ariarchus wasn't a bad thing after all. But that's not important right now. You have a mission, Marines. Get to Project Lifeforce's home base on Darwin Island over on the planet Pandora. Sneak down to that planet, slip past their defenses, take her and any other Deep Void execs alive so that they can be tried for treason and crimes against humanity. And then get out of there before the Tambatam recalls its soldiers on the beaches and nukes the island from orbit. After all, it's the only way to be sure. That is all, Marines. Any questions? Oh, and no, you can't get out of this chicken shit outfit.
I just joined this chicken shit outfit.
So yeah, that's where we're at, folks. Place your bets for the next possible death to come. Do I hear $25? Wow, little Oz boy. Rancid. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, any questions? You guys are in hypersleep. Cryosleep, I should say. On your
when
way
we wake up, we got some work to do.
You do. Chances are, honestly, that when you wake up, you will be about half a day's travel from Pandora to have a hyperspace signature coming in would only alert the folks on Pandora. So the chances are actually that you would probably come out of FTL not too close to the system, as Admiral Ozzel clearly didn't listen to his superiors about, but would in fact, I love that, Patrick. I got that reference.
Of course I get that reference.
Fan-fucking-tastic. But yes, you would probably come in about half a parsec away, so that you would be able to sneak in, hopefully, and come in around the other side of the planet, and then enter orbit to arrange yourself for insertion to the island itself.
Can I say that Chief fiddled his pod to
Whoa! This is a
Wait.
family show. Hey, what's up with that?
no to wake up like an
It's a
hour or
weird show.
two or a couple hours early to try to go get some extra work done?
Sure, I'll allow for that.
Sweet. Then when everybody else comes out of hypersleep, he is already back in the landing bay up to his elbows in engine grease.
Cool.
Is anyone else getting feedback from me right now? Because I'm hearing like weird clip feedback on my voice.
I don't hear it.
Mm.
Anyone else?
Let me go look at
either.
Let me go look at
You're
Discord.
coming in green and clean, Gale.
Okay. Let me look at it.
Um,
Okay, I don't know what's doing it. Weird.
All good. So yeah, I mean, the other company of Marines also comes out of hypersleep, arranges themselves appropriately. Some of them begin their preparatory rituals. One of them grabs one of the pipes from the ceiling and starts to do chin-ups. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Another one sort of like looks in the mirror. This is, by the way, Yazzie. Yazzie sort of like opens his locker, looks at himself in the mirror. He's like, I am a handsome son of a bitch. Look at this. Why you want to shoot this face, huh? And Rat turns around and goes, because you're an idiot. Yeah, as he gives him like one of these like fake jabs, like a feint. And Rat sort of like comes back, and then they start smiling, laughing, and sort of fighting, shadow boxing. And then
Did we decide which we were taking with us or no?
don't believe you had. No.
Okay.
Coin flip.
Sure, might as well.
Depends on which infiltration procedure we choose, I think.
Yeah, you know what? Let's talk about that now. Let's talk about the 3 possible ways that were given to you to get down to the planet. Just as a recap, the first way was insertion via here it is.
Pod.
Yeah, drop pods. You guys have used those before, which did not go well. But hey, there's always next time, right? Drop pods, it gets you into, hopefully past those defenses that they have set up. From what I understand, or actually from what you understand, Darwin Island has some pretty intense defensive guns. And so because of that, it's most likely that you will be shot at if you come in on a dead drop re-entry insertion vehicle, which you remember using back in Operation Quiet Catch. Yeah, that's the first one. The second one is launching from a service skiff, which you guys remember from using in Dreamcatcher, which was the sort of silent, slow way of getting to someplace without sort of having your signature be noticed relatively easily. Of course, as you guys already know, the service skiffs are pretty vulnerable. So if they're shot, oh God, please help. Like, you would be in a lot of trouble. And not to mention that you can actually use those service skiffs as underwater vehicles. You can use them as submarines if they do, in fact, get to the ocean level. But you're gonna have to leave it behind. There's some shallows that you wouldn't be able to use the service skiff, so you'd have to strap on some rebreathers and some fins and make it the rest of the way. And then the third way is dropship deployment. This is sort of the most regulator way of doing things. You just brute force balls in and just
Knock on the front door.
yeah, pretty much. Noting that Mother says that a dropship insertion has only 37% chance of success. Right. This is
And then I do believe that Chief suggested taking the dropship to one of the nearby islands, to like the place where we actually have a base,
Mhm.
and then skiffing in from there.
Yep. That's a possibility.
So not using the skiffs to enter Atmo and possibly be shot out of the air, but enter Atmo looking like a routine landing in a place we're supposed to be and then sneaking in on the skiffs.
Yeah, the skiffs you would have to get from the Tambatam to that island, though. That's the problem.
Well, if we came in on our Mantis, Dragonfly, what the fuck is our ship called?
Yeah, it's the Dragonfly. It is a Mantis
The Dragonfly. I'm like, what is the insect? But like, we could bring the skiffs in on that, couldn't we? Doesn't it have like we used to have an APC on there?
Yeah, I mean, a skiff is an extraterrestrial craft, so it meaning that you actually do have the ability. But I don't know if it'll fit on. I don't think it'll fit in the Mantis though.
Okay.
Because
We
it's
don't
a
have anything
spaceship.
that it would fit on. Okay, all right. I thought they were small. I thought they were smaller than that, based on the fact that they only fit 2 humans.
Did the Mantis
And an
fit LJ in
APC
it?
fits all of us.
Yeah, so the dropship does have the APC. It's just not fitted for a service skip. You could probably make like, if you had more time, you could probably make the Mantis or even a dropship have the ability to attach a service skiff to it to some degree, but it's not necessarily just outfitted for it right off the bat.
I mean, we are talking my wheelhouse right now.
I was gonna say, yeah. What if Chief rigged essentially a surfboard out of a skiff, like a skiff with no walls and no top? It still moved quietly and quickly, and we stuck it in where we would keep the APC.
No walls, no top would make it a really shitty submarine.
So it's
We'd
a
have to
boat.
go across
I'm
the
thinking
surface the whole way.
skipping along the tops the whole way.
Oh, because I was actually talking about
Speed
because they had those
versus-
little skimmers on the island we were on Pandora the first time. I think
Yeah.
Chief was talking about taking those in from the island.
Oh, okay. It's like jet skis, essentially.
Yeah.
There
Oh,
are
okay.
still bunkers, though, that are an issue.
Yes,
Can we see the
bunkers
map
are an
again?
issue.
That would
Absolutely.
be
Let me
great.
bring you guys to the map screen. You guys had the map already set. This is of course, the map of the galaxy. But let me give you a map to show to Darwin Island. There it is, Darwin Island. It's under Operation Octopus Garden. The situation. You should see handout Darwin Island map.
That's what this operation is called. I couldn't remember.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so we were talking about there's a spot kind of between the bunkers and then over the crater from the west. And then there's also a spot to the northeast that doesn't appear to be bunkered.
Mm-hmm.
And then has those tunnels that we don't know what they are.
Mm-hmm.
That probably have monsters that want to eat us living inside them.
Maybe. I don't know. It's not
Also, actually, there also looks like a
East.
relatively bunker-free area to the southeast as well. Now
That is
I
true.
look at it.
Yep. Bunkers everywhere.
But if we're trying to stealth in, these seem like some of the better options. That's Chief's thinking.
So the rectangles are the gun emplacements, Matt?
The rectangles are the bunkers.
Yeah. And then this thing is kind of suspended over the crater of the volcano by those 3 legs.
Correct.
So the dotteds are tunnels up.
The dotted lines on the map, you don't know what those dotted lines are. You mean the dotted lines are you mean on the northwestern part of the map? I'm sorry, I just want to make sure.
So
There's the
Can't
dotted
see them,
lines that
can I?
surround the mystery caverns.
Mhm.
But then there's also a single dotted straight
Correct.
line next to the southern leg.
Yes,
Do we
that's
know
correct.
what that is?
You do not know what that is, no.
Okay.
it's a zip line right to the top. How we
Exactly.
get to the boss fight.
Well, I'm assuming that those legs have entrances at the bottom, and then we would enter through one of the legs, because there has to be
Yeah,
a
'cause
way
there's
in
a-
other than the ship.
There's a white dot on there, which looks like maybe it's either the representation of a person or like a small elevator that goes up that support cable.
If that's a
Yeah,
person,
and then-
that's like a
Structure.
10-meter wide person.
There you
'Cause dang.
And then
the
there's
elevator.
also there's 2 ships on the roof. There's 3 ships on the roof, so we have potential egress.
Mhm.
Get in, get the prisoner, steal a ship, get off.
If only 'twas so simple.
Yeah. I mean, that backs up surfboard or skiff.
Gelatinous
I mean-
dude.
Stay in the 420 theme, I see.
Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, to me and to Chief, it makes the most sense to enter via water in one way or another.
Question from chat: is nuke the site and orbit from orbit an option? I think that's kind of the end state of things. Little Osboy.
That's what the Tambi is going to do once we get our prisoners.
Yeah, you
It's
got to
a cherry on top.
Yeah, it's not like, we don't want you, we just gonna nuke you. No, they want to make sure, first of all, that they can get to that place where they may, in fact, hit the island, because nukes are not the most accurate things.
And also at this point, like, Vaughn is one head of the Hydra, but if we cut it off by nuking the site and killing her, that doesn't necessarily mean Deep Void's going to go away.
Hell no. They won't
And we want to take down the whole org.
Yes. Isn't that more 40k? Well, I mean, Exterminatus. Sure, that works. Yeah. So what is your choice, crew? What have you decided?
I think that with his early wake up, Chief has been trying to figure out how to outfit. Did the Mantis and the regular dropship both have the same sort of cargo space that the APC would be in?
I think so, yes. Maybe the Mantis has a little bit more space than
Then
a
he's been trying to
dropship.
figure out how to outfit the Mantis to fit something that will get all of them across the water.
Okay.
That's what he's been doing. I'm not entirely sure what that, because if he can do it, then he can present it as a viable option. in the
There
discussion.
are hovercrafts. If you guys remember back in Quiet Catch, there is a specific kind of hovercraft, if I remember correctly, called... Hold on, it's under vehicles. It is a slow hovercraft, worthwhile mentioning. Let's see.
Then maybe what he's actually been doing is trying to figure out how to make them faster, make the hovercraft faster.
Okay. It is called a... Where is it? Oh, it's under there. Okay.
Problem is, Patrick thinks going along the bunker approach and having a nice, steady, controlled, see everything coming at us path is the smart move. Doc thinks submarine into that little bay there and coming up from underneath is the quickest and least amount of bullets flying at us method.
Yeah, but there's a bunker literally right there on that tiny entrance. You're telling me that shit isn't guarded against aquatic approach? It totally is.
It's called an MX-11A1 light infantry vehicle. That's the one that has the toy. If you guys remember the alien toy that they made into it, it was the hover tread.
Oh, yeah.
So if you go into vehicles and handouts, you'll see the MX-11A1 light infantry vehicle.
Other vehicles or
just if you go to vehicles and then handouts, you'll see MX.
Because he literally just did the toy action figure. Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah. So that's your hover
Except
tread.
it's a full size. Yeah, and it fits more than one person.
It does.
I can't find it, but whatever. What's it called again?
MX-11A1 light infantry vehicle. Vehicles and then handouts. I'm almost positive I've given it to you, but I've got
vehicles, other vehicles.
Yeah,
you know why?
You know
why? I'm sorry. Let me put it into all players' journals. No, I shared it to you.
There you go. That's
I shared it to some of you, but not all of you.
Mm-hmm.
That would explain.
I think it was the 2 or 3 of us that were trying to use that.
That's
vehicle.
right.
Now I can see
That
it.
looks so silly.
It does look silly, but damn, it was a great toy.
I wish
back
I
in the
could make it
90s.
bigger.
I'd rather have a battle bus.
Yeah. So, Chief has been up and tinkering with shit in the hangar bay, trying to figure out how to make those faster.
Okay.
Hey, chance I can help.
I would say I'm going to give you guys the ability to do so. It's going to let me just check the speed of these things, because if you are successful, you would probably change the speed of this vehicle, which is currently, let's see, where's the speed? Here we go. ship.
MX-11A1 light infantry vehicle, top speed 82 kilometers an hour ground, 50 kilometers an hour air.
I would say you could probably double the speed.
Ooh.
Yeah, you could double
I'm down
the
for
speed.
that.
So
But-
was it like machinery?
Yeah, I'm going to say
Heavy
heavy
machinery?
machinery roll.
All right, here we go. I clicked it. No mods.
Well, although
Wow. Fuck you, Gale.
although Gale does not get it, Isaac comes through in a pinch with a success. 3 successes, shall we say.
Damn, Isaac.
Yeah.
Noise.
The whole time he's doing it, Gale is like, "No, what are you doing? Why are you putting it over there? That's not where." Ooh!
Hey! I know what I'm doing.
Sure
No,
you
do
do.
you see?
Right. Nope,
See?
nope,
See?
nope. Go ahead, super genius.
And voila.
Gale, the whole time that Isaac is working on this thing feverishly, he's sweating bullets. Right? Isaac is just sweating. His fingers are shaking and his eyes are bloodshot. You've never seen Isaac prior to yesterday, technically speaking.
Yeah.
But this guy, I don't know. I feel like he's on something.
Oh, right. Do I need to do that check?
Sure do.
Was it the
Stamina. Oh, damn. Oh, my God, Isaac.
Can you push or no?
I don't think you can. Well, technically, you're not supposed to be able to push this particular roll.
True. Fair.
So I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. All right, Isaac, go ahead and roll me a panic roll, please. With a stress of 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Stress of 4.
Should I just put in the 4?
So put in 4 and then roll panic. Let's see what you get. All right, so that makes sense, right? Nervous twitch. Your
My stress level goes up.
yeah,
I haven't even
that
gone
makes
through it.
that makes amazing sense, right?
God
Isaac's
damn
stress
it.
level goes up. Gale, you're like, God, this guy, he's freaking me out a little bit. He's
Yeah, I kind of look at him as he starts twitching, and I'm just like, I kind of just like reach over and take the tools out of his hand. And I'm just like, why don't you go sit down for a second, buddy? Go get some cornbread or something. You're working too hard. Get out of here. Go. I got this. Get out. Go.
You don't know this. You don't know the shit we've been through.
I don't care. Get out.
Okay.
Go take a fucking shower. You're done.
I leave.
all right.
Jesus Christ. And then he starts poking through what Newt did. And he's like, fuck, that does make sense. Shit. And then just goes about his business.
Nice.
Do I still keep the 4 stress?
You do not keep the 4 stress. That's only for that panic roll, but that may come back to bite you later on if you fail your
But
stamina
does
roll.
he keep does he keep the stress that his stress went up by?
Yes, he keeps the 1, so he
1?
has 1 stress, not 4, but he has 1. Keeps the stress though, and so do you, Gale.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I mean, I'm going to spend enough time in a calm space that it's going to go away. So,
Yeah.
We shall see. Winters, what are you
well,
doing?
we still have to do our level up shit.
Yeah, you know, let's do the level up shit. But that was kind of let's
Oh, okay.
let's just start one at a time.
I was like, well, I have things to roll for too. That's why. I said
No,
that.
that's fine. You want to roll? You can roll
Okay.
now.
No, it's fine. Go ahead. You got a plan. I'm sorry. I stepped on DM's toes.
You don't.
Backing off.
That's it's fine. It's, no,
Not the toesies.
not my toesies.
I just want to see if I get my shit.
We will come back. We will come back to you. Winters, what are you doing?
Well, I didn't have to sleep,
Nope.
so I have spent the past half day figuring out how to be more helpful. And after going through Kulhavy's things and Master's things to figure out what exactly they wanted as far as their last wishes, I also took inventory of the things I had, and I proceeded to practice in like a flight simulator for some time.
Okay. Planning on doing
And that's what I'm doing right now.
some piloting.
Hell yeah.
All right. So, from a mechanics point of view, you're upping your piloting skill?
Yes, I am.
All right. How many experience points are you using on that?
At the moment, I'm using 3.
Okay.
Well, 15 total. 'cause
Yeah, I was gonna
5
say.
for each, right?
Okay, yeah. So you're gonna bump up your piloting to 3 from 0.
Hell yeah.
Cool. So wow, that's yeah. I mean, you as a synthetic, you probably get in more time just bearing in mind that most people when they do the flight sim, they do it for about like an hour or so. But you went like pretty much the entire time everybody was in cryo. So that's like 24 hours straight flight simulator. You ever played Outrun? Remember that? Was that what it was called? Outrun? I think it was that. It was like an old arcade game. I think it was called Outrun. It was like you were in a jet and like the thing moves around. It's like basically like flight simulators for kids. Nobody played this
Oh,
game.
I think it's Outrun. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
I've
I think
never
it's called
played it, but I know
Outrun.
what you're talking. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Am
Yeah, I think
wrong?
you're right.
I think it's called Outrun.
No, I think it is called Outrun.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean it's basically that. Except for 24 hours straight. Like imagine some kid that they were in the arcade for 24 hours playing Outrun. They'd get pretty damn good at it.
One would hope.
So there you go. Three points into piloting. Anything else?
For the moment, I think I'm good.
Cool. Summers.
So Summers has been hard at work. Firstly, on firing range, not necessarily working on accuracy, but actually on reloads for a smart gun. I would like to try to get the rapid reload talent.
So that will do what?
It will let me reload my gun with a fast action instead of a slow action.
Very nice.
And now that 22 sessions in, we figured out fully how full auto interacts with panic and everything, and also machine gunner, which is a bunch of different things together. So yeah, if I'm going to full auto, I need to make sure I can reload and be back in the action.
Nice. Okay, so that's a talent.
I don't know if any of the others have this talent.
I don't think anybody does.
Masters did.
Oh, Masters did.
Masters did.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think everything you want to learn were talents that Masters had.
Yeah. Well,
Big
let's give it a
shoes to
shot.
fill, baby.
Let's give it a shot. Let's
So
see
you're
if we
going to
got
do a
brains.
wits roll, I think, right? To learn a new talent that nobody has. And you can only do it
Brain
once per day.
cells.
Heck yeah. You got it.
Nice.
You figured it out just from... I learned it by watching you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, basically.
Pounding on the coffin. I learned it from watching you.
Yep.
Okay, so give yourself rapid reload. That's 5.
Mhm.
5 experience points for that.
And then the rest of my experience points, I'm putting, also in honor of Masters, I am maxing out my close combat.
Nice.
The shovel lives again.
Yeah. And I will put my final points in, 1 in observation and 1 in command.
How many experience points did you have back?
I had 25 total points.
Oh my god.
Yep, that's how many I have to spend too. Yeah.
And to sum it up, I just used 4 stat level ups and 1 talent. So that's 25 total.
Would you say Summers mastered rapidly reload according to Australis plays?
Oh boy.
Too soon.
Too soon. No, not too soon. Hey, anyone else want to do their level up shit?
I'm good.
I'll do mine.
Do yours?
Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead, Newt. You want to go first?
Well, I thought I was good.
Oh yeah, he said it was.
Oh, okay. So Gale has been rooting around, like he's back digging through. He went back onto the dropship they came in on because he's just like, oh, like he's got the wrench that's in his pocket. He's like, this is not the one I want. He's like rooting through his shit, trying to find his stuff. And I'm gonna make a wits roll to try to get the hidden stash talent.
Okay.
So here we
Perfect
go.
for 420. Hidden stash. Let's go.
Hidden stash, wits roll, no mods.
She got it.
Success. All right, so I get hidden stash. So like he finds I don't know what he finds, but he does find what he was looking for that time around. And then So he's gone, he's done all of his work, and then after watching this shit go down with Isaac, he's just like, he's feeling really amped up. And just, I need to go shake some shit off and figure my shit out. And he's gonna go to wherever like their gym is and start punching a heavy bag. I'm gonna make another wits roll. I'm gonna try to get the heavy hitter talent.
All right.
Come on, wits. Come on.
Oh.
Damn, no heavy hitter. All right. So I do not get the heavy hitter talent, but that means I still have 20 points to spend.
Okay.
And he's gonna throw one of those points into mobility.
Okay.
One of those points into close combat, and 2 of them into heavy machinery.
Hot.
And that is it. But he does get hidden stash, which means he's got something. I don't know what yet, but he's got something.
I got to take a look at hidden stash because I don't know.
I can pull it up really quickly and tell you it is talents. Where's general talents? Hidden
You always
stash.
have
You
whiskey,
begin.
That's all it is.
You begin each session with an extra item of your choice hidden on your person or stowed somewhere safe. The item must be something you could reasonably have. The GM has final say about what items are available to you. If the GM allows it, which is what we always did with Mac, you may wait until a dramatic moment during the session to choose what type of item you are hiding. So
I
basically,
pull out a nuke.
but no, like so at some point, I'm gonna have something useful on me.
Okay.
Is essentially what that comes down to.
Okay. I'd say
And
that
you get final say on vetoing whether or not I can have the thing that
Yeah.
I decide I have.
I think it has to be something that's reasonable from the perspective of who you are as well as how big it is. Like it's not a Bugs Bunny kind of thing where it's like I pull out a
for
cannon, like that kind of thing.
No. And it never was anything like that when we used it before.
Right on. Right.
It's a
Damn
good
it,
thing the
now
chief
I'm-
was carrying this comically large monkey wrench at all times.
I actually am carrying an adjustable wrench. It's in my shit, but I wish that I had rolled first for heavy hitter because I'm kind of sad I didn't get it. I wanted that. Wow, why did my close combat go down to a 1? That's not what was supposed to happen.
All good.
Okay, I'll fix it. Oh, it's because I didn't have my number pad key on. All right, here we go. That's what it's supposed to be. All right, cool.
Cool. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna. You said that you had a special way you wanted to do something, Sarah, for Winters.
Oh yes, if she's gonna come and she's got to come and ask for help first. Like ask to be taught.
I'm just trying to figure out how to ask that. Okay, I'll think of something.
You should do it before you guys launch on your mission, which you still haven't told me what it is that you're going to really do, other than the fact that you're going to try to sort of jerry-rig a hovercraft.
And not be worried.
And not be worried, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So is that the plan, that you guys are going to enter in...
We're gonna
like
enter in
miles
down
and miles away from Pandora,
to a place that we
from
should
Darwin
be.
Island.
We're gonna land on a place we should be,
Mhm.
and then take a hovercraft to a place we shouldn't. I think. I don't know. Gale's gonna now that he and Newt have managed to speed up this hovercraft to get them there. That's he's gonna present that once everyone reconvenes.
Okay. Does anyone else have any other leveling up stuff to do? Because I would recommend that you do it now, or forever hold your peace.
I would like to.
Do it.
Yeah, I also have something that I can do after.
Creedon first, and then Winters.
You can go first.
There's 2 skills that I need to add on because with the Kulhavy Creedon crossover, I do have 4 points to spend.
Okay.
I'd like to spend 1 working on physical training because Creedon doesn't like going out into the field, so he doesn't like to combat all that often. But there's a cool ability that I found. There's a talent that I found called Flyweight, which allows you to substitute agility for strength when blocking. And I would like to roll for that.
Do it. Wits
Wits
roll.
roll, yeah?
Yes, please.
Great, here we go.
One
Not worried.
success.
Nice.
Very nice.
And the other one
Flyweight.
Hold on, let me just pull it back up. It's called, I think, observation, observing analysis. Oh, sorry, investigation. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
No, it's investigate. Which is basically it's a more lengthy, spend a full turn version of the observation feat with the 3 responses as chosen by
What's it called again?
investigate or investigation.
It's
It
a
might be in the
scientist.
other book.
It's a
a scientist
feat
talent?
from the core. It's a scientist talent from the core rulebook.
That's
yeah.
called analysis.
There you go. That's the one.
Analysis.
No, I thought there was a second one.
There's analysis, breakthrough, and inquisitive.
Oh, inquisitive. Then that's what it is.
Okay, that's the one where you push any skill roll twice.
Based on wits twice? No. The
No.
one that. Hold on, Patrick. I'll go look at. You sent it to me in Zoom earlier when we were chatting. Let me go look at our
Right.
messages and I'll tell you. Hey, what are you doing, Discord? That's not what
No,
I.
I edited it out so I have something to do for the session today. So I think I actually replaced it with the other thing.
Colonial Marshal has
It
investigated.
was analysis. Analysis was the one, I think. Analyze analysis is what you wrote to me. I'm pretty sure that's analysis.
And well said, little Osboy. Colonial Marshal talent
Yeah.
is investigator.
No, it's in.
It was-
Oh,
Analysis is
investigate.
the one. Analysis is the one that you sent me earlier today, unless you changed your mind.
no, analysis I did. Investigator was the one I wanted to roll for today.
Oh,
You
okay,
see what
gotcha.
others missed and are skilled at noticing small details and making sense of them. When you spend a turn in a room or similar situation, you can roll observation. Only one allowed for each success. What happened here? Is there anything hidden here? And if so, where? And are there any details that are out of place or out of the ordinary?
Okay, that makes sense.
So it's
And a
it's
turn is
it's a
10 to
search for
15 minutes,
traps.
right?
It's an eye search for traps.
Okay, roll those wits. That wits roll.
God damn it! Don't step on a landmine, you fucking morons.
That is a
Oof.
negative.
Cannot
Negative
push
on
it.
that.
Okay.
You cannot
so
push
skip
it.
it on that one. Great. Okay, then we'll hold off on that for now.
All right. Any other?
You can spend the points on something else
I
because we're
was gonna
probably not
say.
getting another chance.
This
Yeah,
is
I would
unlikely.
love to spend it on.
You want to come back? Want to come back to you?
No, you know what? I'm going to spend it on survival. I'm just
Okay.
going to keep working on Doc, making sure that he can go back into the field because he's done a really good job of bullshitting his way out of the field, and there's no way now that he's been transferred. So, point in survival.
Right on.
There you go.
Done. And then finally, Winters. What you got?
So, well, I would like to go find Gale, but I'd also like to keep my eye out for Summers as well.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to the hangar. So I imagine that's where you probably are, right?
Oh yeah, up to his elbows in grease. We can assume this is before Newt came in to help him, since he got up early and you don't sleep.
That's fair.
So yeah, he's like literally up to his elbows in the engine of this hovercraft. Like pulling shit out, throwing it over his shoulder. Like rubs his face. He's got a big old grease stain across his cheek, right above his beard.
Gonna sort of look over the side of the craft that you're working on. Look busy.
He kind of like you startle him for a second. He's like, "Yeah, well, I don't really like hypersleep. Not used to it. And well, always best when my hands are doing something right."
Trying to think of how to ask this. You're a techie guy.
Yeah, I
You think
guess.
you could, I mean, you helped put me back together. I was wondering if maybe you could help improve my specs at all. That's weird.
I mean, I'm not exactly a programmer. I'm more on the mechanical end of things. What exactly you have in mind?
Well, I'd actually like to strengthen my body. It's rather inconvenient losing my head. I don't really want that to happen a second time.
I mean, I don't know much about synths, but well, I got the way I am by doing hard work, so all right. He's gonna kind of look around the hangar bay. He's gonna look and like see, I don't know, some cargo, something, some shit on one side of the hangar bay. He's be like, why don't you take all that and move it to the other side of the cargo bay?
All right.
All right, well, hop to it. I'll be over here if you need me. And he's gonna go back to working, kind of like keeping a half eye on you to see how you're doing as you carry shit across the room. Maybe you like when you're on your second load, he's just gonna kind of chuck like a random piece of tubing that he's yanked out of this engine and try and tangle it around your feet. See how you do. He's basically, not yet. Basically, he's just gonna fuck with you. He's gonna fuck with you while you carry this shit back and forth. He's gonna make it as hard as possible because this dude grew up like crawling around inside a Wei-Yu freighter that both of his parents worked on. He nothing was ever clean. Like this hangar bay is fucking pristine, and this is not what it was like where he grew up. So he's just trying to make it as difficult for you as possible to move this shit across the hangar bay. Once you've got it on one side, he's gonna ask you to bring it back. Only he's gonna tell you have to carry it across the top of like a random junked out APC in the corner. Like he's gonna make this shit as hard on you as possible. And then, as you're doing it, he's gonna look at you and be like, does Synth even get tired? I don't know. Do you? Are you tired right now?
Not really tired exactly. Really confused.
Then keep going.
All right.
He's back in the engine. Grease everywhere. Still occasionally chucking something at you. And after about the third time he makes you move it across the hangar bay, I want you to make a stamina roll. And I need you to fail.
Well, I don't think that'll be a problem. Maybe. Well, actually, it might succeed. I did succeed.
Oh! Wow! One success.
Fantastic.
Shit. I'm sorry. I tried. I had no idea your stamina was that buff.
She's pretty hardcore.
I'm just gonna be like, I mean, that's the best I can do for you, man. That's how, ma'am. Sorry. That's how I learned. I mean, Newt's a programmer. If you need your programming upgraded, I guess he's the guy to do it for you.
Oh, all right.
And just back into the machine. Out of game. I'm sorry. I literally had no idea your stamina was that buff. and from a story standpoint, it made sense. But shit.
All right. So then if I don't learn that, then I have 2 other points to spend somewhere else.
Okay.
Which
you only need 1 point to do that. It's only 5. So you have, yeah.
Well, no. I mean, I had 25 total as well. So.
And you only put 3 in piloting. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
I missed it.
Yeah, and if I didn't learn the talent that you could have taught me, then I guess I'll put him somewhere else.
Where do you want to do
Summers?
it? Well, I'm gonna go to the firing range.
Okay.
And put a point in range combat.
Okay.
And then I'll put my last point in piloting again. And when I go to the firing range, I'm gonna bring a few extra things along with me.
All right. What are you bringing with you, dare I ask?
Oh my god, is she taking Betsy?
I don't think she could take Betsy. Oh, maybe she could. Oh.
So, I am gonna absolutely bring Betsy along. Although I'm not gonna fire it in the ship.
That would be I was gonna say, explosive decompression is the thing.
Yeah. But I'm gonna leave that on a table.
Blow us up for a bit.
Who shot a rocket in my ship?
Trouble this.
And I'm also going to take the scope rifle that Kulhavy had and bring that along with me too, but leave it there.
Didn't he get
next to
that?
the- next to Betsy.
Didn't he
He
get
got that from
Striker?
Ryder.
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 Got that from Ryder.
Striker. Sorry.
I mean, he definitely struck out.
Oh man, that's a
Brutal.
That's a deep callback. Ugh.
But yeah, so I'm gonna bring those two along with me, and I'm just gonna practice with some firearms that won't destroy the ship.
That's a good idea. Ironhead 454, good old Ben says Betsy would have an adapter that would allow her to shoot pistol rounds out of it. I didn't know that they could do that.
I don't know what that means.
Propelled grenade launchers.
I didn't know that either.
In real life, we have this. Now, Ben, of course, is a Marine, so he would know all about this shit. So I had no idea that you could actually do that with a rocket launcher. You can do that? That's amazing.
Apparently.
What does it do to velocity?
I
I don't know. Now I want to tell
Punch a hole.
tell Ironhead to give us a page reference in the chat, because now I want to know where that is.
I mean,
Video.
yeah, a video of some kind. Put it in our Discord.
well.
Put it in our Discord.
This
Ben.
might just be his personal experience then. Okay, fair.
Listen, I think that is this guy knows more about this kind of stuff than any of us put together. So whatever.
Garrett.
Hey, so that's it. Now that said, it seems like you guys have done your leveling up. Now it's time to gear up. Prepping for the mission, right? Now, of course, Mother is your preferred quartermaster. She has already for you, even without knowing what it exactly is that you're going to be doing to get down to the planet, which you can see through the view screen about, I don't know, probably 2,000 kilometers away. It's this sort of bright blue and green marble that you remember, which is coming closer and closer every moment. There are no ships that you can see out the view screen or even out the side port windows, so you assume that no one knows you're coming. So you take the chance, and you don't take the chance. You take the time to go to Mother to give yourselves the gear that she has prepped for you. So what you find is that Mother has, for each of you, given you access to clearly rebreathers, because if you're going to go underwater of any kind, rebreathers are probably going to be absolutely necessary. M11 platypus fins, which are just, it is what it is on the tin. A ASO 400 harpoon grappling gun, which you guys have used in other operations before, specifically Deep Shaft, if you remember that.
Yes, I remember that.
A folding winch, which you also used in Deep Shaft and others.
Already have one.
Yep. And honestly, Mother 9000 is more than happy to give you access to equipment that you think you may need on this one, as long as you can carry it.
I would like to request a phased plasma pulse rifle.
In the 40-watt range. It's just what you see here, pal. How about, let's see, is there a phased plasma rifle of any kind on board the ship? Let's see.
Let's find out.
That's a pretty...
It's on page 121 of the core book.
Okay. 121. There we
Yes,
go.
it is the Armad XM99A phased plasma pulse rifle.
I see it. The Armat phased plasma rifle. It is a prototype.
Yes.
The extremely potent XM99A can kill a man and most creatures with a single shot.
It has a power supply roll, though.
It does. Sure does. It has a plasma charge build-up delay upon firing, so take care in lining up your target and make sure you hold steady. If you pull the trigger and check to see why it hasn't gone off yet, This is the best. You just may accidentally redefine the term friendly fire.
So bad.
This weapon, this is actually important. The weapon must be aimed before it's fired. So you use your fast action.
You have to use your fast action to aim. You have to, yeah.
And it consumes a lot of electricity, and you need to make a power supply roll after every shot.
Yep.
It's like a railgun.
Essentially.
So it's really powerful, but has the potential to burn out and basically requires your entire turn to fire it.
Damage is a 4. Armor piercing. Damage is 4.
So big damage, but have to sacrifice your fax action, and it has a power supply, so it might burn out.
Costs $20,000.
Up to you if I can have it or not, but
I'm gonna do this. If you take it, no one else can.
Was anybody else planning to take that? Sorry, my husband is having technical difficulties. That's why you hear music.
No worries.
Is everybody else okay with that?
I'm fine with it.
I mean, I'm hopefully going to have a grenade launcher and sniper rifle, so we'll see.
All right. Cool beans. Because I can only put so many weapons in my sheet, I'm going to, because the incinerator is naturally attached to my rifle, I'm just going to use that slot.
Okay. It is a weight 2 weapon. Just FYI.
All right, that's fine. That's cool.
Which is heavier than every other kind of gun, except
for some reason, my sheet doesn't have encumbrance on it, but I will track it manually. That's fine.
Okay. What other weapons are you carrying? Or like, what is your encumbrance at?
I'll have to do some math for you because there's definitely some shit on here that I have that I don't need that I'm gonna jettison.
Cool.
Like stuff that was like part of my loadout, like my base character loadout that I don't need, like my G suit. So yeah.
Okay. Anyone else want to requisition anything else specifically?
Can I actually requisition stuff? Because I think I'm not able to.
And also, if nobody has a motion tracker, we need one.
I got a motion tracker.
Okay, good.
I was gonna wait to the end of the list to make sure I got stuff that I didn't hear anybody else say.
Astralis plays. I'm gonna take a sniper rifle and a grenade launcher. What happened to do no harm, Winters?
We reprogrammed her, remember?
I think. Well, actually, that's a good point. Did Isaac? Because I think we talked about this last time, right? Isaac, when you reprogrammed Winters, did you take out her, her robotic protocol to do no harm? Which is a synthetic protocol, specifically. I think we said that was your choice. You're on mute, Chief.
Hey, I'm Chief.
Sorry.
Joking.
I mean, last time I checked, I'm allowing her to have guns, so yeah.
Cool. All right.
I didn't think much of it.
So, the new RoboCop. That's cool.
You mean RoboDoc?
RoboDoc, yes. Cool. All right, so yeah, go for it, Winters.
Thank you.
All your dreams are coming true. You can kill all the humans you want. Flashbacks. Anything? Yeah, go ahead, Winters. What?
I can't, can I? Because I'm not a Marine.
That's a good point. But you can take other people's shit. So you can't requisition from Mother, but you can take take the people that you killed, take all their stuff. That's fine.
So we can take like any gun that we see on the
if it's not like a ship gun.
Oh, I'd love a ship gun.
I'm just saying
a ship gun?
a Norcom AK.
So Norcom, I think. There's somebody who has like a lot of background noise. I'm not sure who that is, but whatever, it's cool.
I'm still under encumbrance because I also have pack mule. I'm good to go.
Super.
I'm just checking like what weapons we like. Given we have like a list of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there's like you guys have all the access to all the weapons, right? You have the pulse rifles, the smart guns, the incinerators, all that
Whaling
shit.
Yutani weapons.
So no, whaling Yutani weapons for the most part are not UA.
Do you want a Norcom?
Yeah, I don't even think I can. Oh, jeez.
I have a Norcom. That's why I'm asking.
Which one?
I have the Norcom AK.
Oh,
She probably picked it up off of some poor schmo.
No. When we were on the first mission, after the 2 fucking aliens almost melted me to death, I ran into the armory, and that was the gun I picked up, and I've had it ever
Oh
since.
yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
wait, the AK, like the pulse action one, or the assault rifle?
Let me check my sheet.
Because one's an arm, the other one's a rifle.
I have the pulse rifle.
Yeah, she doesn't have the arm. Kulhavy had the arm.
God,
I'm not gonna do that to Kulhavy.
Get that arm. Quotes tonight.
I'll blow your arms off and you can get new ones. It's cool. No worries.
Okay,
Taking
so-
the shovel right now.
No one else has taken folding winch and rope, it sounds like, so I'm going to take that, the laser pistol, and the pulse rifle.
Works for.
Yeah, I already had a folding winch, so now we have 2.
Yeah, I have one as
And
well.
I've
3
Come
folding
on,
winches.
motion tracker.
Okay.
I also have an extra pup.
That's right. You did get a pop from a D10.
Oh yeah.
We
From
have a
chat.
PDAT for the pup.
I don't have a PDAT.
Well,
Kulhavy did.
yeah.
I have a PDAT.
I'm trying to think about sensible carrying because not everybody has pack mule and we don't all need it. Maybe 3 ropes is too much.
Maybe.
Said no adventurer ever.
Yeah, for real. In D&D, everyone has a
Most
fucking room.
adventurers don't actually have to worry about weight limits, man.
That's true, unless you were Gary
Are-
Gygax. Patrick.
Are med kits weight 1 or weight half?
I think they're weight half. They're usually pretty light. I can check that for you.
They're half. Surgical kits are
That's
one.
what.
That's the one.
All right, I'm going to
So I
assume
get
my survival
sharpness.
kit that we don't know what is in it is weight 1.
I will look up survival kit. I am surprised at you, Mr. Gaska.
I searched it in both books, and it's mentioned a bunch of times, but nothing ever mentions what's in it.
Survival kit. That's specialty gear. Motherfuck, you're right.
Yeah,
They
it
don't-
just doesn't fucking tell you what's
They
in it.
just don't tell you. There's so many people in this campaign that have survival kits, and yet it's not in there.
Yes. So I'm calling it a weight 1 since God only knows what we're going to discover is in it when I need to like roll something to find out if I have the thing I need.
Inside the medkit is a smaller, tinier Winters.
It's a Jack in the Box with a shotgun.
Wow. It's like what are those called? Those Matryoshka dolls? Where you just like open up a doll and then there's another doll and then there's another doll.
It's Winters all the way down.
No, they're called ballerinas.
Yeah. I literally can have 12 more items on me than what I have right now. Pack mule is a beautiful thing.
You're just going to be hanging with stuff. You're going to be like that little puppet in fucking Labyrinth who's like,
Right.
come on, dearie. Have more shit on your back.
Oh, the trash lady. I love her. Oh.
Who's
Do we
carrying
need
the
more than
10-foot
8
pole?
Avros?
Slippers. Don't
Four
forget your
people.
panda slippers. Can't live without those.
Amazing.
I'm sorry. Have I mentioned that I know that entire movie by heart?
That's cool. That's cool. Just makes
And
it
I
better.
will run the Labyrinth RPG on this game. On
Ooh,
this
that's
channel
a
one
promise
day.
that you better keep. All right. Who else
I will.
wants gear? Who wants gear?
I want a new tape recorder, basically. I already used the tape for the first
Yep.
thing, so I want a new one to have new recordings.
Yep. Put it in
This
your
one's got it.
Oh,
pack.
I
no
actually, I want a maintenance jack.
problem. Put it in your pack. Make sure you keep the encumbrance.
Mhm.
That thing is heavy. I
I'm,
think that's a
I'm
one.
doing it manual. It's a 1, yeah.
Yep.
Like I said, I have with pack mule plus the IMP, I can carry so much shit.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anyone else? This is your last chance, most likely, to requisition shit from other folks. So
Yeah,
smoke them if you got them.
Oh, cigars. Can I get cigars from the hidden stash?
No, you can from hidden stash. Oh well, that's up to Gale.
Maybe I have to decide. Oh,
I'll give you
do we
50 bucks.
does anyone have Napro?
I've got
About the
That
Napro.
was- I don't
have
have
the
any
Napro. I have
Napro.
the Napro.
I have no
Okay.
Napro.
I
I
also have
believe
Napro.
there's an entire bottle of it, and like
Which is 10 doses, I think.
That's correct.
right, and we gave one at that time to
Me.
Newt, so that's
Yeah.
9.
Well, you
didn't-
guys should have 16 then remaining because I had 7 on my person and Masters had an entire bottle.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So remind me, what are the recommended stuff we should bring again?
Sure. Yeah, I mean it's in chat, so take a look. Fins,
welcome.
rebreather, grappling gun, folding winch, and whatever else you can carry.
Is anyone still carrying explosives because you no longer have Masters and her wealth of RMAT breaching charges?
Oh,
Ooh,
my
I mean,
RMATs are
I'll
up for grabs now. I had 3.
Take some, I'll take some
Masters-
explosives. Why not, right?
I don't know. Can I still access Masters' old sheet? Is it on here? Do we have a dead NP or dead player character?
We do have a dead NPC. There are so many.
I know.
There is a dead NPCs folder. Not only that, but I have the dead NPCs from.
There's dead PCs.
Yeah, I have dead NPCs from this campaign, and I also have dead NPCs from the previous game that we ran. So all of the all of the Marines that died on Ariarchus are in my dead NPCs folder.
Yeah. For the record, Masters had, if you took Betsy, there were 3 Masters had 3 buckshot canisters remaining. And 4 baton rounds remaining. She was also carrying 3 med kits. She had 1 RMAT breaching charge, 1 Siegson C series magnetic tape, and 12 X stims.
Yeah.
Drugs.
Could you post those? If possible.
Yes, give me a hot
Right.
second. I'll start typing.
Yeah, well, everyone is requisitioning things. I definitely want to approach Summers and wait until she notices me, I guess.
Oh, hey. What's up?
So I just wanted you to know that I'm sorry for what happened to Kulhavy and Masters.
That's good to hear.
I wasn't in control, and I think Newt fixed that, but I want to help you guys.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. The magnetic tape is what we put porn on, so we don't have that anymore. There you go.
Thank you.
Also, I'll also add.
Let's wait for this scene to end here, Sarah.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm just typing. Never mind.
All good.
Look, winners. We get ordered to do all sorts of shit. And someone a lot angrier will be a lot more upset at you. But fact of the matter is, you're here with us. You know how deep into shit we are. And in fact, you heard it from the source. You've had orders from them. You have an idea of what's going on. And I want to trust that you got our back. So that's what we do as regulators. We watch out for each other. But you also got to know that I am watching yours not only make sure that you make it out, but also that shit doesn't happen again.
If it does, please stop me. Like, permanently stop me, please. I really don't want to hurt you guys anymore, and I know you might think just because I'm a synth I don't feel bad, but I do feel bad.
Honestly, you saying that you feel bad helps. And someone's just like takes out the shovel. I am done burying friends.
That makes two of us. I just want to make sure it was okay. I went through Masters and Kulhavy's things to prepare them for their final rites, and I was wondering if it was okay to take some of their armorants along to help.
Well, make sure you leave something for the little memorial we have in Mac's locker going. And for Betsy, I think as long as you take out for a good time on the town and blow something up, you'll be good. And Kulhavy, it's a scope, right? Mass is going to pull out a flask and pour a little bit. Take 2 fingers, dip it in here. Bless the scope. It's Irish whiskey. I might be.
Yeah. No, I love that.
I don't remember.
It's perfectly fine. It's the amount of disrespect both Creedon appreciates and Kulhavy would laugh at. I love it.
She does that, and all right. Let's do this.
Postcard.
All right.
Let's do this. And the postcard absolutely goes in the memorial.
Mhm.
It's
Thank you.
it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful it's heartwarming to know that memories of your brothers and sisters in arms are kept with such reverence. And as you do so, you notice that there are other figures there. You see Yazzie, you see Rat, you see Wilkes, his face, obviously the result of some kind of horrible accident, or at least he likes to think it is, or was that. You also see the other members of your ragged crew, shall we say, lining up next to this memoriam of sorts. And
I think
yeah.
Chief steps up and pulls a little green plastic army soldier out of his pocket and adds it to the memorial. And says, that's for Jelly.
As you're all standing nearby, Sergeant Szymborski steps into view. He looks a little frazzled, a little frustrated, and then looks at all of you. And then looks down at this sort of shrine to fallen heroes that you've all constructed. And he looks at you and he sort of arches an eyebrow, nods a couple times, and says, I'll let you know something. Wherever they are, they know you're going to do them right. Let's make sure that we win one for them.
Damn straight, sir.
And then he salutes you. All of you.
Chief salutes back.
He says,
So weird not being masters.
I know. He steps away, he says, all right, folks. We're coming in. Let's get ready. And you then begin to see the other section of Marines sort of nod at each other, and they begin to get on their kit. They get on their gear. They're starting up. Before
Remind us.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say remind it because we never chose which one of the three we were taking with us. I was gonna say, could you, before we choose, could you remind us what their skill sets are?
Sure. Yeah. So you have, as your choice, you have either Lieutenant Corporal Nina Yazzie, Private Gerald Wayne Rat Finks, or Sergeant David Arthur Wilkes. So we've got Nina Yazzie. Nina is an AFV Marine. He, beg your pardon, Nina Yazzie, is a Marine, very close to Groose, I would say. He's the person who drives the cars. He's got the same shades. He's got the same attitude. So that's Yazzie. Then we've got Rat. Rat is a Marine rifleman, so he's just your standard grunt, but don't ever tell that to him to his face, except he's very quiet. He's very stealthy. He likes to get up behind you and then mess you up hardcore. He's got a silenced motion detector, a silenced thing that doesn't beep. It just pulses in his hand, so it never goes boop, 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 boop. It just pulses, so it doesn't give away his position. He's also got a pistol with some muzzle suppression and stuff like that. Then we've got David Arthur Wilkes, the man with the half-melted face and the big attitude. He's actually a sergeant just like the rest of you, and he has a couple of... he's got your standard pulse rifle armor, etc., but he's got a whole bunch of X-stims on him, and he's got a... he's real tough looking. Like, he's super tough looking. Maybe it's just the fact that half of his face is melted off and he doesn't give a crap. But yeah, those are your three choices, folks.
My vote is for Stealthy McStealtherson.
Yeah.
Like that plan.
That's a Rat.
We're talking Rat.
Yeah.
Private Gerald Wayne Rat.
Everyone else, please weigh in, but that's my vote.
Part of me wants Wilkes because we've been interacting with him since the beginning of the fucking campaign, but I feel like I've remembered him since... Because he was the one who looks like, what's his face, right? He's in both Aliens and Terminator.
So Wilkes looks like Michael Biehn.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
With half of his face
He's been on the Tammy
melted
the whole
off.
time.
He has been. He hasn't been on the Tammy. Remember, the Tamtam has been essentially deserted for about 2/3 of the campaign because Wilkes and Rat and Yazzie and Carvalho and others were all sent off ship by Myers, and they were marooned there, where Carvalho lost her life, and etc. etc. etc.
That's what it is. Part of me wants Michael Biehn, but Rat makes more sense for this mission.
Yeah.
We don't have a stealther anymore, so having a stealther seems useful to me, especially if we're going for the quiet approach.
Yeah, I think I'd have the highest stealth right now. Like,
I know that because stealth is mobility, right?
Yes.
Yeah, mine's not great.
And
I could have 7.
9 right now.
Or
Damn.
yeah, exactly.
Send the non-stealthy crew to do the stealth task. I love it.
Yeah.
Chief is
So-
a big guy, man. He's a big dude. He's
Hey,
just not quiet.
Listen, this is Dirty Dozen material here, right? So let's go.
He picks shit up and throws it around, man. That's what
But
he
there's
does.
only 5 of us.
The
gotta-
Dirty Dozen minus 7.
Well,
Fuck, I don't
once we have our third, we'll be the dirty half dozen.
know. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. I'd
And if
say
one of you
I-
gets split in 2, then you'll be a Dirty half dozen plus 1.
Oh my god.
Well, we'll be a
That's
dirty
how that
half,
works.
A dirty half baker's dozen.
There you go.
Why are you like this,
Because
Matthew?
it'll only be half.
Why am I like this? My wife asks me that all the time. Hey. So,
That's why we like her.
I
Hi,
know.
Kelly.
She's in her room.
Not paying attention.
Exactly. She's over there. So yeah, okay. So what did we decide? We decided plan is land aside island and then take the skiff in. Not skiff. Take the hovercraft.
The altered hovercraft. And
altered
is everybody on
hovercraft.
board with that, by the way? Like, that was...
Yes.
I thought we were going to have a role play scene where Chief had to convince y'all, but if everyone's down for that, cool.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm also wondering if we have to decide a direction, or is there like a best spot that we've determined?
I mean, the closest. Remember, Anisador Island is about. I think it was like 100 clicks from Darwin Island.
Right.
And it
yeah.
was, how... What is a click, anyway?
Kilometer.
I don't even remember. Kilometer. Okay.
Mile and a half.
So...
Oh yeah.
If we
bit more.
just doubled our, you said 100 clicks, so it's basically 100 kilometers away.
Mhm.
But we just doubled our speed from.
I mean, like which part of the island do we want to land on?
That's a good question, right?
That's a great question.
Yeah, no, that's what I was just going to look. I'm trying to remember which book that vehicle was in. It's the MX-11A1. There it is. Its speed was. Is this considered a ground speed or an airspeed? Airspeed.
I'm gonna go
I'm assuming,
airspeed
'cause
because
we're going over water.
you're going over water. Yeah.
So
will
it
be
was.
laden, though.
So it was 50 kilometers an hour. And now it's 100 kilometers an hour. So,
you'd-
that's what our speed
You'd
is.
land in an hour.
Yes. Okay. Cool. That's. I just wanted to double check that real
Yep.
quick.
It has gyro jets.
You're welcome.
And I'm gonna go look at the map.
Knowing this, it actually says altitudes as high as 12 meters over any surface can be achieved, but sustained hover usually is over 4 meters is risky. So don't go too high. That would be
Oh.
bad.
Ah, shit! I just accidentally closed roll 20. I'm like, why'd my sound effects go away? I'll be back in a second.
No worries. no worries.
I thought I was just closing the little mini map. I accidentally closed it.
So the MXA 11A1.
So where is that? Where is that island?
Yeah,
in
Anisador
relation
Island
to
is like I said, is 100 kilometers to the west.
to the west.
Mhm.
Okay. Waiting for my roll 20 to reload. It's
Right
being
on.
very slow.
No worries. And so we've chosen Rat, Finks to accompany you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hey, Pat.
Yeah.
How's Creedon's carrying capacity look?
8, and it's 8 right now. It's what, stamina doubled plus 2 for the pack. So yeah, I'm at full.
Strength doubled
Okay.
plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Oh.
stamina. Strength doubled.
I'm
plus
over. I'm over. Hold on.
Oh, you
You,
are.
you don't have pack mule?
I do not have pack mule.
Mm.
Let me get rid of some shit.
Do you want me to carry anything for you?
It's a problem. Riot shield, laser rifle, pulse rifle, motion tracker, napros, surgical kit, rebreather, platypus fins. I'm already stripped fairly light.
I mean, I have a riot shield.
Wait, you should have more than that. What's your strength?
No, I put my strength at 2 because I've got 4 agility, 4
Oh, good.
I thought I would do
So,
something
okay.
fun with Creedon now that the team is changing dynamics considerably. So my ranged combat is 7 straight up.
Oh my god, my roll 20 is refusing to fucking load. God damn it.
My stealth is low, so I was like, great, I'll take the shield and have some fun.
Am I wrong, Summers, in seeing that you have 1 health?
Oh,
You know what?
yeah, that's wrong. I have 6.
I don't know
People have
why.
that many napros?
Same thing for
Um,
Creedon. Looks like Creedon has 1 health. Everybody, by the way,
Oh my
should
God.
be at 6
Why, what do you need,
armor,
Maeve?
unless you are,
Yeah.
of course, our friend Winters, who has, I believe, 10. Am I right?
Oh my god, my roll 20 is refusing to fucking load.
I mean, I have 10 with the shield.
10 with the shield. That's what I meant to say,
Yeah.
right? But 5
I was
normally.
going to say,
10
where
with
did
the
this come
shield.
from?
Yeah.
I'm 11 with the shield.
Oh,
I
damn.
do give everyone who is not a synthetic. Since there's 15 nap relief, I give everyone 3.
If my roll 20 ever fucking loads again, I'll put that in there.
Don't disparage Roll20. They're our friends. They're our friends.
They are our friends, but right now it's completely frozen, and I've even closed my browser and reopened it. Let's see if
I blame
it'll
your
load in
computer.
Chrome.
It's a Dell, right?
Just
Dell are,
No,
Dell
it's
are not our
not.
sponsors. Fuck Dell.
It's a Lenovo, and it's a nice
Fuck Lenovo.
computer.
They're the problem.
Hey,
IBM.
let me
Windows
see if I can
98.
get it.
Rebreathers
Let me
and
see
fins
if
are
I can get
quarter
it
weight
to
or 0
load.
weight.
Rebreathers are
Chrome.
quarter weight. Fins, quarter weight.
Halfway.
Half weight?
I thought they were halfway. I think they were halfway.
Let me double
I
check.
could be wrong.
I think you're right. I think I'm
Alright.
wrong.
It
Right,
loaded in
maybe I'll-
Chrome. It just doesn't want to load in Firefox. Weird, but
Maybe I'll
whatever.
drop the motion tracker then. We've got somebody who can do that.
I can take it from you. I have plenty of
Okay.
inventory space.
Take a
Alright,
mo track.
I'll take a Motrack.
Yeah, I was gonna give you the scope.
Great. I'll take the scope, yeah. Quarter, and I can
I'm
start
actually gonna
with my
stay back,
laser. Laser pistol scope.
has it been an hour, by the way?
I'd say so. Yeah, you can drop a. Drop a
What
stress.
is the power supply on a motion tracker? Because I have 2 to track,
Should
so
be
I need to make one of them separate.
Yeah, power
Should be
supply and
4.
motion tracker should be 4, and then you've got your gun, which has 5.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna make the motion tracker a separate
Right on.
thing.
Do
Okay.
power supplies regenerate after a time?
No, you have to find
Unless
another.
you find a
After-
new one.
You need to find another power
Interesting.
cell. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, can I requisition a power cell?
By the way, sorry, Platus defense are half, not a quarter.
Yes.
Power cells. I think that they come with a standard number of power cells. You can't get additional ones. Just like when you get your guns, it comes with 3 reloads, right? You can't get additionals.
Okay. I just wasn't sure
that-
because the motion tracker I've used 2 power on it. I didn't know if there was a way to get it back.
Nope.
Could she
Okay.
requisition a new one with full power?
I can't requisition shit.
Oh, right. Well, yours has 2, and I now have up with 4. So between us, we've got 6. Hopefully, that's
Yeah, I think
enough.
we'll be fine.
Sure.
And Rat has his silent, which is nice.
Very nice. Hey, Raiders, what's happening, mates of fate? What's going on? Thank
Oh,
you
hi
very much.
guys.
Hello.
What's happening? What's happening? Thank you guys for
It's
joining
just about
us.
to hit the fan. Nice time to show.
They've spent the last hour just prepping. Wouldn't the shit just suck if you like land on the planet and everybody just dies? Like, wouldn't that just fucking
Exactly.
be the shit? That would just.
Oh, hey, speaking of which, I totally realized
Yeah.
while talking to Patrick this afternoon that I probably could have used my story point to reroll Master's broken.
Oh no.
But I'm still sitting at a fucking story point from like 2 one-offs ago,
Oh my
and so gotta find a good time to use that shit.
Let's take a specific account of how many story points. I know that. I think Jonathan, you have 1, right? You have 1 left. Sarah, how many story points do you have?
One story point.
Patrick, how many story points do you have? 1. Maeve, have you earned any story points? I don't think so because you weren't on
I have
any
no
previous.
idea.
Yeah, never mind.
I don't
The
think so.
story points are only from one-shots.
That's right.
Yeah.
So play more one shots with me.
I would love to.
And then finally, Scepter, how many story points do you have? 0. Goose egg. That's right. I think you used yours.
I don't even know. I don't even remember when was the last time I got one.
Well, everybody gets a
Because we don't
story
get them
point.
for campaigns.
That's right. You get them.
That is right.
You can keep them or use them, but you can use them from campaign to scenario to campaign to scenario, whatever.
Yeah.
I used, I think, one of Iona's and one with Mac.
I mean, the
Oh,
last time
shit.
Yeah, I've used. I think that I was up to 3 at one point, and I'm down to 1
I mean-
now. Like I have used them sporadically.
I think the last time I only ever used them was like at the climax of Destroyer of Worlds.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's why you lived. That's why you lived, and that's why you knocked the alien queen out the airlock. Spoilers for those of you who have not seen Destroyer of Worlds. Sorry.
Spoilers for you. None of you who have ever watched an Aliens movie.
That's true.
She always
goes out the airlock.
And a queen.
It's just
Chekhov's alien queen.
It really is.
Until this
airlock is
campaign, when
introduced
she
for a
went she went outside of her own volition. What the hell?
It happened. All right, so we have a plan. We have a Marine. You guys are geared up. We're ready to go.
Let's go land on the the nonchalant base on this planet like normal Marines, and then go be some infiltrating dicks.
Heck.
Hoorah!
Ooh.
Hoorah.
Fuck.
Ooh fucking rah!
Ooh fucking rah. So hey, this is what happens. You guys...
by the way, has my stress gone away?
Yeah, stress 1 hour. I just gave you a stress for funsies.
Fine.
Here's what happens. Here, let's give you some music. Okay. It is 0400 hours, as the time seems to show. What 0400 hours that means? You assume that means Pandora time. And so it is only fair that your commanding officer, your current commanding officer, our man with the plan, Szymborski, says to you, he says, "All right, Marines, you're taking your Mantis down. Looks like you've got her wired it up to some weird, jacked up fucking hovercraft thing. I don't know what the hell you guys have planned, but most of you don't realize how important this is to all of us. A lot of people could die here today. A lot of good men and women. But it's important that we bring General Delilah Vaughn to justice. UA Brass has been in touch with me directly, and they specifically have told me that they are very much aware of what has happened in the Regulator's past and their current situation. Would anybody like to say a few words before you jump into your wonderful spaceship there and head down to fortune and glory?"
Muted.
No, I was gonna say something snarky, and then I just mouthed the words "I'm not Masters" and didn't say anything.
Wow, that was pretty harsh. That was a real kick in the dick there. That's fine.
No, she was. What Masters was gonna say was, "I'm sorry. Did you say something about fortune?"
We three kings be stealing the gold.
He says,
Chief would honestly just say, "Hoorah, sir." So say we all.
heard that somewhere, I don't know where. Szymborski looks at Rat and says, "Looks like you're with these fuckers now." Rat's like, "Yeah, so? Looks like they need my help more than anything. And they got a better ship than the one we came in on, so why the fuck not?" Szymborski smiles and says, "All right, well, we're coming in to, looks like we're coming in range. Hold on." And he puts his hand to his ear and presses like a little headpiece into his ear where he has, and he extends the boom mic, and he says, "What do you mean?" And then he looks at the five of you and says, "Shit." And then he runs in the direction of the bridge. It is at that time that you hear over the PA, "Red alert, red alert. Enemy craft approaching. Enemy craft approaching."
Oh, fuck.
And
Hey, team, that means it's time to go.
what do you guys do?
exactly what I just said. All right, team, that means it's time to go. And I start shouting at deck crew to load everything that needs to be loaded onto the Mantis.
Okay, deck crew loads and they begin to move very swiftly. The alarms begin to hold on. I've got some sound effects here. I know I do here.
I'm a dropship crew chief, baby. I'm chiefing my crew.
You chief that crew. You chief it hard. Let me give you an alarm or two. I know I have it. Here we go. Alarms. Where are my alarms? I don't have any alarms. Shit. Never mind. I'm just gonna. I've got here. Perfect. Instead, you hear instead of an alarm, you hear a crash, and you assume that the Tambatam has been hit as the alarm system goes off, and sparks start to fly all over the hangar.
Chief is just directing the deck crew right and left to get everything on board that needs to be on board, like waving people here and there, loading shit up himself, just doing whatever they need to do, making sure that the hovercraft is properly secured in the hangar of the dropship.
Okay. You guys, I assume you jump into the Mantis?
Yep.
Yeah. Winters is going to hop aboard, make it to the front, and sit down and start preparing to depart.
Okay, you guys strap yourselves into the Mantis, and Rat plugs himself in as well, and...
and seatbelt.
Of course, you always got to get your seatbelt on, you know what I'm saying?
Now, Summers has officially been put in command of our unit, right?
I think so, yeah. That's the whole point, is Summers is in charge.
Yeah.
Apparently,
So then, once everything, like once he's absolutely sure everything has been properly loaded, he's gonna turn to Summers and be like, "All right, boss, what's the deal?"
get down there, make our way, and see what we're working with.
Who's piloting?
Hi,
Okay, Winters.
that's me.
Let's see what you can do.
Let's see what I can do indeed.
All right, so Winters, you hear the sounds of the drop bay go. The other section of Marines like runs to another drop ship because you know that they're going to be inserted directly into the beaches. They're the ones.
They're our distraction.
They are the distraction team, right? They are team decoy, whatever it is. You guys are going to find some way, hopefully, of getting in stealthily while these guys hold off the majority of the forces from their position. Now, of course, you heard enemy craft approaching coming from the PA system, which means there are ships out there. That's all I gotta say. So, Winters, I want you...
At least we're in a ship that has guns.
There is. So, Winters, what are you doing? Tell me what you're doing.
Once everyone's aboard, the doors are opening. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. The doors below are, in fact, opening up. And you hear a countdown, which says 10 seconds to drop. 10, 9, 8, 7,
Everyone,
6,
hold
5,
on.
4,
Got a gun in it.
3, 2, 1. Launch. And you fly down into the atmosphere. Now, your ship aims such that you see off the starboard bow through the windows that there is another Bougainville class transport / frigate. This one, you see the side of it, it says the words Tunku Alang on it. And it is firing plasma blasts, railgun blasts, and the two ships are coming closer and closer and closer from extreme range into long range as your ship drops into the atmosphere of Pandora. So whatever happens to the forces on the Tambatam, well, it's too late for you now to help. and you enter the atmosphere. You aim towards Anisadora Island, which, as I said, is 100 kilometers to the west. Anisadora Island, where you remember you held off the forces of the UPP for a while, and then faced off against a berserker unit. These enormous...
Oh, that's what it was called, a berserker. I thought it was called a juggernaut.
Juggernaut. I mean, it pretty much was essentially the same thing. I'm the juggernaut, bitch. Yeah, that's where you made your escape. As you aim,
lost Rider.
That's where you lost Rider. As you aim towards Anisadora Island and the clouds clear above you, you do in fact see that Anisadora Island, there are no lights on any of the buildings on Anisadora Island. You see that the island is essentially bereft of people completely. Yeah, you can land if you so desire.
That could work to our advantage.
All right, Summers, what am I doing here?
Take us down towards the beachhead. We're going to unload the hovercraft and start making our way. Make it the fastest hour we can.
Making our way.
Yes, sir.
Once we're stably in at mode, Chief is immediately no longer strapped in and is checking out the hovercraft to literally make sure it's completely ready to launch as soon as they hit ground.
Okay. I would say 5 or 6 minutes pass. You bring in the ship to a relatively soft landing, considering your new piloting skills. And you do notice that as you come into Atmo, that there are just titanic blasts coming from some edifice about 100 miles east of your position. Sorry, west of your... No, wait. East of your position, yeah. Which you assume is Pandora's Darwin Island. This is your final destination. There are just huge blasts of energy coming off of the island into space. You can tell, those of you who have seen these kinds of things before, that these are rail guns. Building-sized rail guns. These are most likely the defense turrets that were spoken about by Szymborski before. But anywho, you come into contact with the Earth, make a relatively light landing on the beaches of Anisadora, and what do you do?
All right. As soon as we get down,
Chief. Sorry, go ahead.
as soon as we get down, basically we pull out the hovercraft and start getting in, right?
Sounds like you. Yeah, it sounds like you're planning on going ahead and into the hovercraft. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Immediate hovercraft launch. I also just posted the hovercraft weapons in chat, so everyone knows we've got 3 separate weapons on said hovercraft.
What's Chiefs and Doc's weapon ability looking like?
7 on ranged combat.
My total range is 6.
Okay. And Winters is probably going to be driving again, so cool.
You probably want me free in case anything busts on this machine because I have a +2 to fix anything on a ship.
Mm-hmm.
Just tell me which guns and what I need to add for bonuses.
Yeah, I'll be on Smart Gun.
Yeah, definitely.
And Doc, how do you feel about a particle cannon?
Perfectly fine as soon as I find the stats.
All right.
Unless that leave me. Or
EMP.
anyone else.
Dual EMP blaster. I will, because I am not shooting anything, I will look upstairs.
EMP.
EMP
Dual.
blast.
Buy one, get one free.
Wonder what that
Insertion was a
does.
lot different than I expected.
Wait, you seriously not telling me what the weapons do? That's dumb. Okay, let's look in the colonial markets.
So the sounds of the ocean all to you. The ocean, you never remembered sort of looking distinctly at the ocean waters on Pandora, but they are sort of a very, very bright teal. Not like Earth's oceans where we're sort of...
Sarah.
We're seeing them sort of green They are very, very bright blue. The sky above Pandora, the same. Looks like we've got 2 people get random pieces of gear. Let's determine who those people are. Ironhead, would you mind nominating the folks who have gotten those random pieces of gear so they can roll a d10? While they're checking out their weapons on their hovercraft full of eels.
Full of eels.
I have a hovercraft. It is full of eels. Gale gets 1. And Winters gets another. Alright, so go ahead and roll your d10, folks. And let's see what you got.
Appreciate it.
What did you leave behind in the
That's a
dragon?
9. That's a 4 for... Oh, wait, no, 3 is nap relief. God.
That is a 3 is a nap relief. Alright, so Gale got a 9. Gale got a 9. Winters got a 4. Tell what you get. Here we go. Gale with a 9, a high beam flashlight,
All right.
which is 1/2 weight, removes the effect of darkness in his zone. With a 4, oh, that's pretty neat. A 4, you get a Samani E-Series watch.
Ooh, I think you had one of those before.
Maybe. It
I haven't
tracks-
had a watch, no.
You've never had a watch? I've never
Don't
had to
we
tell
all-
time.
Don't we all automatically have high beam flashlights, or is our flashlight less than
Your
that?
flashlight is not a high beam. It does not remove darkness in its own.
I'm going to fix the health on the hovercraft token. That's a light infantry vehicle, right?
That is correct, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I put both weapons in chat, so if you didn't see that, Talron, you get a +1 on the MP blaster. It does 2 damage. Armor has no effect, so it always does its damage, but it does no component damage. So even if you break it, it doesn't do component damage.
So just fire at will with that thing.
Fire at will, yeah, and just hope that you hit. Actually, you always
And
hit.
as long as you hit, it will well, no, you don't always hit, but the armor will not mitigate.
Oh, the
anything.
armor, right? No armor, right?
No armor.
Roger, Roger.
And that
Mates of
was
Fate gave one
the-
too. Oh my goodness. And a stress point redemption, blue pitch. Haha. Okay, so the DM taketh and the DM giveth. So Mates of Fate gave a. Where is that one? Wow, that was up. That was up around here. All right, so Mates of Fate dropped, unfortunately, because, you know, they did with their thing. So I'm going to choose either Creedon or Summers or Isaac, a D3. I'm just going to roll. Creedon is 1, Summers is 2, and Isaac is 3.
If it's my cigars, we're not friends.
It's Isaac! Isaac, roll a D10, please.
Eh?
Yep.
Wait, what's this for?
It's for gear, dude! You got a 10.
Oh!
Getting free shit.
Hey,
Now, a 10 is coolness, from what I remember.
Coolest.
A 10 is...
my Levon's social security number.
Think of the porn we could make with that.
Oh my gosh. Where is it? 10. Here we go. 10 is a cutting torch.
I already got a cutting torch.
You
Well,
can
now you have
dual wield cutting torches.
Oh, God.
I don't think that doubles the damage.
No, it doesn't.
No, but it doesn't affect component damage either.
True. Wait, how much power am I supposed to have again?
For what? For cutting torch?
Yeah.
Cutting torches are 5.
Fails a
supply
power
5.
check. He lights them both up and they both drop out. I am invincible.
What? Cutting torch damage? Cutting torch damage
No,
is
no,
3.
no. Power supply. Power supply.
Oh, 5.
Yeah.
Oh, I have one for that too. God damn it. I have
Alright.
so many power supplies to track.
So many power supplies. So yeah, that's that's what you get. And of course, as per Blue Pitch Gaming, everybody gets a stress point. Yay! It makes sense. Makes sense.
Save for stress.
So it begins.
Okay, thanks, Blue.
Dang.
drugs now.
It says Mates of Fate gave 2. Where does it? Oh, Mates of Fate did give 2. No. Mates of Fate gave 2. No, Mates of Fate gave 1. And a stress point. Never mind. Don't confuse me, chat! You're kidding me.
Rifle tracker. There was something else that had a... The flashlight has a power supply? No, my motion tracker has a power supply. My rifle is a power supply. What else is a power supply?
Do you have
Either
a...
has an air supply.
Air supply, not power supply.
Air supply, no, power supply specifically.
I'm all out of love.
Okay.
I'm so
then.
lost without you. Nobody?
Feel like a
I
smart
thought you said
gun
high
was
beam.
it something Summers had, Masters had.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
No.
Nobody got that reference, chat. What the fuck?
Oh, cutting torch. What is the cutting torch power supply you
5.
said? 5. Okay, that was the one. I was like, oh, I have one of those too. Damn it.
Yeah. All right.
They're all. They're in my notes. I'll just like alter my power supply on my character sheet when I need to make a roll for whatever the fuck I'm.
Hey,
rolling
listen.
for.
The more prep you do now,
Exactly.
the more crying you'll
Longer
do
it takes
later.
for action to happen.
Why did I just die with one hit? I don't know. That's just the game, darling. I don't know what to say. I prepped for like an hour. Cool.
This is the game.
You guys get into the hovercraft full of eels. I'm sorry. I can't stop saying it.
You're not sorry.
I'm not. You're right.
Oh god.
And take off. Whoosh.
Let's do it.
All right, we got an hour.
Yeah. So, Rat, he's like, man, this is beautiful. He's looking left, he's looking right, and half an hour into your trip, you're just hovering and blasting your way across the ocean, and you see on the horizon a landmass, and you saw it on the way in. This is Pandora. This is Darwin Island on Pandora, and this is where you're aiming at. So I'd like you to tell me, first of all, who's piloting?
Hi.
Yep.
It seems to be my new
President
gig.
pilot.
So where are you aiming for, Winters? Where are you aiming for on the island?
Where did we discuss?
You
As far
didn't.
as where we want.
Yeah, that's what I
you-
was trying to ask.
Yeah. If we're coming from the west, do we want to try to aim for like the hopeful potential blind spot between the two bunkers? Do we want to aim closer to one so that only one bunker sees us? What do you want to do?
I mean, if we're coming from the west, can't we just loop up to the north? There's no bunkers up there.
Yeah, there is. There's 2 right near the entrance.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Where? I gotta pull the map up again.
True north.
So many
North of the bay.
handouts.
No, this isn't a bad idea.
Oh, like swinging all the way around past these 2 bunkers that are both the northwest, all the way up to
Sorry, I meant the northeast.
northeast of the caves, like by where the caves are.
Yeah,
Northeast
or
is
going
bad.
in southeast, like slightly
also-
southeast. There's no bunkers on that side of the island either.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
move you
Either
guys.
way,
I'm gonna move you
It
guys
sounds
to.
like we're trying to get to the east side of the island.
I'm gonna move you guys to a map generously donated to us
Ooh.
by our friend, of course, Jasper Nelson
I have one
Syrian,
more, right?
Hell yeah, Jasper.
I said I'm like high.
which looks hopefully like this.
It's beautiful.
Oh, Jasper, bless your soul. You're a wonderful man.
So,
Oh, that's
So-
good.
ain't that the beautiful
So
thing? Tell,
the
I've
map
got this
that
little.
we had
Yeah, sorry.
made it look like there was. So we see a bunker here. And there was one here. The map we had also made it look like there was one here. Is that not the case?
I blame Jasper.
Okay, so there is one there. Because originally we were talking about potentially coming in here in between the two. What I was just saying is we want to like aim straight for one and draw their fire, or do we want to try like what you guys were saying, swing around and try and come in like over here, like swing wide out of view and come in over here.
My thought was either to go. Let's see. Like up here
Oh, God, this map is fucking gorgeous.
or over here.
Where's yours? I don't see where yours. There is really close to that bunker, but like here. And then we'd have to cross across what looks like relatively open ground with no tree line. The thing about coming in, like up here, reasonable cover to get to this entrance. Here, if we could get our asses into that cove and then get up, it's a pretty short trek to that one. We don't know what their comms are like, unfortunately.
So go there. That's what I'm hearing.
Go where?
Right here? Is that what's very important?
That's what I was saying, but that's like that would hopefully only draw the attention of this bunker, and we might get in fast enough to like not get noticed. But that's my thought personally. I am not taking command here.
Either way, it still feels like we're going to be engaging these guys.
Oh, there's going to be a fight. It just depends on how much they get to alert other people to our presence.
Right.
Well, wouldn't instead go into a bunker like up north then? Up here be better? Because if we go here, we're in between two other bunkers. In that little cove.
You're drawing all over my beautiful map, you bastards!
Sorry, erase it. Let us plan. We're gonna die anyway.
I feel like this would offer us a certain amount of protection, but would also give them ambush potential from above.
Yeah.
Well, if they see us.
I feel like swinging around over here because we might find an entrance to those caves that might be full of monsters, or it might just give us a nice direct entrance in.
I do like that there's the tree line does seem to extend all the way to the water.
Yeah, I also like that. That's good cover.
What do you guys think?
No, I say north.
Okay.
The cove
I say
North.
I say we swing super wide and then come in from the north right up there.
The cove would be interesting if we grapple hooked up to the top and went through the tree line, but
We could, but I just worry that
Yeah.
like because that's between two bunkers, that's a really good ambush spot.
yeah.
Okay.
So I guess we're going north.
So yeah,
Yeah, go ahead. tell me.
there-ish.
There-ish? Alright, so everybody get rid of the markers. Or
I
I'll do it! I'll do it for you.
Shake the edges, guys.
Do a like a drag select where you make a big square over it and then just hit delete. It'll go away.
I can just do it.
Or Matt can do it.
Wait, delete? I don't know how to do that.
Don't worry about it. I cleansed the drawings. They're gone.
There you go. You have to go back to your little select arrow, and then like you were selecting multiple tokens, just select the whole area your drawings in, and it'll definitely grab it, and then you can delete it.
I like.
Nice.
Future reference.
What do we call this game here in the States, folks? It's called Noughts and Crosses over there in Oz. What do we call it here in the States? We call it what?
Tic-tac-toe?
Yeah, what a shitty name for that game. I love the name Noughts and Crosses. Much better.
Who drew the little fucking sun
yes.
over
God
there?
damn it. What the fuck?
This whole mission is sus.
I'm deleting my tic-tac-toe. Okay.
These are my players.
Making a pup and a missile silo.
These are my players, folks. These are my players.
I love it.
They're driving me to drink. And I don't mind it. All right, so here we go.
You need me to make pilot roll or?
Yes, make a piloting roll to see if you can get past the bunkers that you can get, as you say, far out to the north and then come back around.
Well, didn't do so
Oh,
well
and
this
you're a
game, guys.
synth, you can't push it, motherfucker.
can't
Cannot push it. So, as you are skirting
Oh shit!
to the north of the island, I'd say, whoa, hey now. What happened there? That was weird. I'd say you guys can all make observation rolls.
Oh.
All right.
I'm actually pretty decent at that.
Well, Summers, how about that?
Ooh.
That's not going to be anything. It's fine.
No, I know. It's just,
You said observation?
the only person who has gotten... Well, actually, that's not true. Doc got it, too. Doc got a single success.
Damn it.
Isaac got 2 successes, and Winters got 1 success.
I'm too busy making sure that nothing is breaking down on the ship.
Totally fine. Get your shit out now. Isaac, as the hovercraft moves to the north, you sort of look out, because you guys are about a kilometer, maybe 1 to 3 kilometers away from the island. And you note that there is a Stinger, which is basically just a small car, with a some kind of a turret on the back. You've seen it. It's basically like a like in Halo. What the fuck is those things called in Halo? Yes,
Mongoose?
a mongoose. It's like a warthog or a mongoose in
It's like a Mad Max
Halos.
car.
Yeah, you see it go, and then it stops, and then you hear it go, and it drives off into the forest.
Gosh, yeah.
I think we might have gotten spotted. Also, I think I got a stun off that as well.
Wait.
We got
They-
spotted.
Sure. Yep.
Wait, we got spotted where?
Up on the.
You rolled a bad piloting check.
Yeah, I rolled a bad.
No, but
Yeah,
I'm doing a thing.
She's
We got spotted
acting.
where?
I'm gonna hit Rat and say we're supposed to be stealthy.
also,
Rat's like,
I'm
what?
just gonna say. I'm
Is
just
there a
gonna
way to-
grab Newt and say, "We got spotted. Where? Show me who saw us."
looked like some kind of land vehicle of sort. Drove right into the trees.
Doc, you got the eyes on it?
Wait, you're saying it drove away?
Tic-tac-toe is-
Yeah.
Then maybe we should land here. He's not here anymore. I'm just saying.
So do I get like a stun off that?
Yeah, you get a stun off the
observation?
observation. Yeah. You want to know what the
Yeah,
stunts are?
So am I
technically-
landed here?
How do I? Is there a way? How do we
Oh, yeah.
get in? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You can use that as stunt. Here are your stunts. Is it coming for me? Are there more of them close by? How do I get in, past, away? Those are your
Ooh,
stunts.
yes. Use that last one. Use that last
the
one.
last one, yeah.
How do you get in, past, away? Yeah, I mean, when it comes to that vehicle, it's pretty clear to say that that vehicle is not going to be a problem. That said, you're sort of in between the vectors of two different bunkers at this point. So you could chance it, assuming that there's no one manning those bunkers. It's up to you. Or you could go ahead and do what your previous plan was just to go in through the north.
Well, let me ask you this. Did he drive in the direction we were going?
No.
No.
Okay.
Need to know where I'm going, guys.
I mean, assuming there's a possibility there's no one manning those bunkers right now.
I mean, if they just drove away, that might be our chance. They already know we're coming, but if we got a clear shot to get on the island without getting hit.
Yeah.
She's right.
Yeah.
Do it.
Get in from here.
Okay,
Alright,
so
where am I going, Summers?
Yep.
your hovercraft can go directly into the island, but it's got a big profile to it. So if there is someone in those bunkers, it's going to take a shot. You know that. Just saying that out loud. If there's no one in them, then you're fine.
Winners hit starboard into the port, into the cove.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Chief is standing by with all of his tools in case anything gets hit.
Cool. All right.
I can't move that, can I?
Nope, that's all right. I got you. So you're coming in about here. To where there's like a little cove. I'm going to zoom in a bit.
Hands.
Map is so pretty, Jasper.
I zoom in very nicely. All right, so you come into about here. And you see that the beach is made of sort of very small, very fine rocks. It's not a sandy beach at all, actually. You do, however, begin to hear from the other side of the island a loud ruckus of explosions and blasts. Let me see if I give you some sound effects. Some very, very light sound effects because... where is sound effects? Talk amongst yourselves. Don't worry about me.
Did we determine who took the harpoon gun, by the way?
Good question.
I mean, I had a harpoon gun, didn't I?
But the one they were giving us? All right, then I took it.
Mhm.
I was like, if
Oh, sorry, I have
nobody
a bolt gun.
actively
something?
said they took the harpoon gun, I took the harpoon gun. I have plenty of weight to carry it, so I'm good. All right. All right. Chief hears that and says, "Sounds like the distraction is here, kids. Let's go. Boss, what's our move?"
Make way to the tree line. Head towards the northern side and see what's coming up towards us. If we make it towards. Shit. Do we see anything from the bunker yet?
You don't see any movement from the bunker now.
All due respect, boss, I think that heading up here to the northeast or northwest entry point is probably our best bet. It is the closest.
Yeah, let's do that. Alright, that's up for y'all. Also me, John, thinking that there was like elevation on the edge of this map of this island totally messed up my mind.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
there
doesn't say
definitely
like-
is. We definitely have to climb. Like,
Yeah.
it's a fucking volcano.
Yeah.
That's why we needed the 2 winches and rope.
Yeah. Chief is
possibly.
gonna make sure that the boat is secure. Gonna spend a quick second to make sure that nobody else can take off in it, just in case everything goes sideways and we need a quick exit. And be the last one off.
Okay.
Alright.
I would like you, as you step onto the beach, to make observation rolls, please.
Okay. 3.
Really?
Nothing. Goddamn.
Ow. I'm gonna push that. I'll take a stress.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay.
Ah, come on, Doc. Other people made it, so I'm good.
Those.
You're fine. Winters.
Hi.
You step forward, and you hear under your feet.
Ah, shit.
Should have thought about mines. Shit.
Summers has got 3.
Yeah.
That's not good.
I also succeeded.
I guess, I think we have a problem.
And I know, by the way, folks, that this is not how mines actually fucking work, and that it's just a movies thing. But guess what? This is my world.
We're on the rocky beach, right?
Yeah.
What's the problem, kid?
I think I just stepped on a mine.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Don't fucking move.
Don't.
And
Laying on it.
I'm gonna take a look under her feet.
Yeah, there's a, you sort of slowly move away the rocks, and underneath of Winter's feet, or foot, I should say, is a Armat M111 anti-vehicle mine.
That's some heavy.
I would like to make a heavy machinery roll to disarm these.
Okay.
Is
To
there
disarm it.
any chance maybe I can assist, or
I would say whoever has the lower heavy machinery roll, since this is a semi-group check, could do that. There's no real assists.
I have an 11.
Holy fuck.
for heavy machinery plus strength, I have a 9.
Okay.
I have an 11.
So that would mean that, that it would be, it would be Newt that
Isaac.
would do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, fine, fucker. You do it. He's gonna step back and be like, alright, fine. Big brains.
Jesus. It's 2 successes. Okay, so you disarm the mine under Winter's feet.
And well, you know what? Considering it's heavy machinery, I show off.
You damn straight you show off. Well, how do you show off? Take the mine and be like, Spike!
Oh God!
Ways to die.
So might I actually make a different suggestion than you showing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah.
you should do the one where you don't have to overcome the exact
No.
same.
Probably. No,
He
yeah.
wants to show off.
That's
No,
not
wants to
he
show
said he
off.
wants
It's
to show
his
off. He
choice.
said he wants
It
to
is
show off.
his choice. Twirls of mine around on his finger, like yeah.
Welcome back to Slices and Dices, where every round we sweat about death.
Chief is gonna just look at him and say, "How long you been in the Corps, kid?"
More missions than you have.
Really? Been in the Corps for 13 fucking years.
Doc just lights up and stands next to a tree.
Mommy and Daddy are fighting.
So maybe you put that shit the fuck down.
Trust me, I've seen worse things. And you have nothing to do that can scare me as is.
I really think this is the wrong time to be fighting, guys.
Yeah, save it for the wrestling match. Back up to Tamatam. I got 3 successes. Can I see if there are any more mines around?
Yes, absolutely. They're peppered all over the fucking beach.
Chief
All
just
right.
mutters under his breath, "Your funeral, asshole."
Can I...
Actually, I take that back. He thinks that to himself.
Am I able to pick out, like, a safe path through the mines?
I would say because you can see where the mines are, like within 10 feet or 15 feet of you. You have no idea how far it goes up.
Gotcha. And how far to the tree line, at least?
I'd say 100 feet, based on
Okay.
this map.
Pups only detect living life forms?
Correct.
Right. Oh, this is going to be fun. Keep our eyes peeled and supposed to proceed.
Yes, boss.
Okay.
So we're going to walk carefully.
Okay.
Walk this way.
I actually
Can,
have to roll for our friend Rat as well. I forgot about Rat. Rat also needs to make an observation roll. You got 2 successes.
Nice.
Not bad, Rat. Cool. All right, so you guys walk another 10, 15, 20 feet, 30 feet.
Mhm.
Carefully picking your way through, following in Summers' footsteps. And I'd like you all to make mobility rolls.
This is where I'm really sad that successes don't carry over.
Alright, let's do this again.
Ah, thank God. Okay.
You putting up another stress there, Creedon?
No, I rolled a 1.
Okay, cool.
I'm fine.
No, I didn't
passed
know
it.
if you were I didn't know if you were. I didn't. Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
he
Because you
panicked.
can't. Yeah, that's right. He can't push if he's panicking. Okay. Doc, you're stepping forward. You're stepping forward. The rocks underneath your feet sort of turn your ankle for a sec, and you fall. And you've landed on 2 of them.
Yep.
All right, hot shot. I think we have to work together on this one. I get one, you get the other, yeah?
Fine by me. Alright. So I was
Remind me, I'm just going to be planking over here.
Nice. Gale on one side, Isaac on the other. Just screwdrivers, wires, cutting. And yeah. You make it
I
out.
think I'll get. You know what? I think I'll. For the other stuff I'm gonna do, I'm gonna need to roll to overcome it again, like next time.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a point of stress there,
I'm gonna
Doc, by the
take
way. Sorry
a-
about that.
I'm gonna take
I
a
gotcha.
+1 to a later related roll, and I'm gonna use the other one for half the usual time. So I do it fast. I do it quietly, but faster.
Quietly but faster.
Put
I
your
don't
measuring
say
tapes away, you
shit.
two.
But
Nice plank, Doc.
I'm gonna move you guys about here. So you're at the tree line. Finally, you've made it past the beach. You don't see anybody. You don't see anything in that bunker, surprisingly.
The one to the north?
The one directly
Yes.
to the north, yeah.
Let's keep
Any
moving.
doors
Yeah.
inside of it?
There seems to be a door to the back of it, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to gently and carefully inspect that, shield up.
Oh, you're about 200 feet away from the bunker, though.
Oh, sorry, I
Can
thought
I,
you said
uh,
we were close.
Can I use the scope rifle to see if I can see anything more?
Yeah, make an observation roll. It's fine.
Nope.
Can't see
I
anything.
don't see shit.
Alright. Let's check it quickly, see what's happening, and then make our way to the northwest entrance.
Copy that.
I know.
Keep an eye out for tripwires or some shit.
Okay. Hold on for 1 second. Just want to check something here. Here we go. Yeah. Cool. So you guys are walking into the forest, yeah?
Yep.
You're walking into the forest. The trees are high. They're tropical, obviously, based on the current fauna of this particular part of the planet. They're long. They have sort of long, arching branches with sort of spiny-looking fronds coming out of them. There's a scent of sort of this almost sort of citrus smell coming off of them. The air is moist as you walk through the area. I'd like all of you guys to... We're going to make a group stealth check to see how quietly you guys can be. So who has the lowest stealth?
That's mobility, right? I
That
think
is
Doc
correct.
and I are
Sorry,
tied.
lowest mobility
4.
check.
I have a 5.
Also 4.
Okay. This is just the mobility itself, right? Not the agility plus mobility, yeah? Or no?
That's a
Oh,
0.
sorry.
Oh,
My,
No,
my
I'm sorry.
mobility
I
is
was wrong.
1.
I wasn't sure as to what it exactly is that you were telling me numbers-wise. Sorry.
oh, then they had 2.
I have a
What?
3 plus. I have a 3
Sorry.
plus 1.
Folks,
3
let me-
agility, 1 mobility.
Yeah.
Sorry, what do you want?
I
Total
want the
or-
total. I want the total. I wasn't
Yeah,
sure as
4.
to... Yeah, 4?
Uh,
That's the lowest so far.
4.
I think Doc and I are tied at 4. Doc,
Doc-
you want to flip
yeah.
a coin for it?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, what do you want? Odds or evens? Oh, you
I
already
got
did
it.
it. Okay, fine. It's all you.
Creedon, roll me a mobility, please.
Oh!
Jesus Christ!
Man, is it time?
I
Get
think
'em
it's
all
time
out
to
now.
roll a panic.
On staff, I would like to thank you all once again for watching me die on this stream.
Keep it together. You keep it together. You keep it
Oh, I'm
together.
fine. I have another character. You just gonna watch me frown at the screen for the next hour while I build the stats back out.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Oh!
I did specify my shield was out. So
You
that's
did
an
specify your
11
shield was out.
on-
I'm down for that, right? Absolutely.
Yep.
100%. Okay. You guys are walking through the trees. And Creedon, as you walk through quietly, or at least attempt to, your foot kicks a rock, and then it goes, and it goes just tumbling down the side of the caldera. And then above you, in the trees,
Oh, shit.
you hear
Fuck!
and you look above you to see an ebon black creature that has blended itself in almost like a camouflage to the branches and fronds of this tree. It will get a surprise attack on you.
Of course it does.
So I'm going to roll a d6, and let's see what it does.
Yeah.
How many attacks it has? It has 6, yeah. There we go. Oh, God. That's a 5. Okay, so this is what it does. It is called Capture for the Hive. It will attack with its venom-spiked
shit.
tail. And this is what happens
Well, that's what the
when
shield is
you
for.
don't. All right, so let's see if this shield can prevent you from getting whacked by
Let's hope so.
its tail. Whoop! Invalid. Roll 20. Command.
Oh, weird.
Goodness.
Are you logged? Are you logged
Thinks
in
I'm
as
a player?
and not the GM?
I am definitely a GM. How dare you, Roll 20 AM? That's fine. I just won't use you, Roll 20 AM. That sucks. No
Hey,
problem.
stream. This kitty apparently really needs attention right now.
That's
so
fine.
while Matt figures his shit out, love my kitty.
I know what the thing is. Watch this. Here we go.
There you go.
Oh, I see what happened. It's the
Cat
secret
hair
rolls.
everywhere.
All right, so the secret roll, I'm going to just pretend like that didn't exist. Let's try it again. This way you guys can see the actual attack. Bam! Here it comes. No successes!
Oh, nice.
Nice.
No
That's
successes.
why we bring shields, kids.
Period. End of story. This thing didn't even hit your shield. It's just like, and you just dodged and rolled out the way.
Jesus
And-
fuck,
oh,
what the
yeah,
shit was
oh,
that?
So
we've
this,
been deal with.
so this thing, this ebon monstrosity, which some of you I may have in fact seen, I don't know if you have or not. It's about, I don't know, 5.5, 6 feet tall, based on its
Chief hasn't
length.
seen one, definitely.
That's for sure, absolutely. So yeah, you have never seen something like this before.
I'm
As
assuming that means I take a point of stress.
absolutely take a point of stress as it hisses. And then screeches and jumps at the closest person to you, who is Creedon. Let's go ahead and make our initiative rolls here, folks. Let's make it
That's a free
happen.
Do we need tokens to
I
do
think-
that or not?
I think not. You just have to roll a d10, and I'll just put the you know what? Fuck it.
Oh, why do I roll so late? God damn it.
I will
Fucking
put the
shitballs.
tokens on the board just so we can see who they are. Fucking lies. All right, so we've got Isaac. We've got Gale. Oops, sorry, wrong Leia. Token. There we go. All right, so we've got Isaac. We've got Gale. We've got Doc Creedon. We got Winters. And we got Summers. And we got Ratfinks.
I'm like trying to see everyone's new art here because I haven't seen
Yeah,
these
show off the new art.
yet. Can you blow them up one by one so
Sure
we can see everyone's amazing new art that Maeve did?
Yes,
please?
absolutely. Here we go.
Jealous.
Jelly. Here we go. So let's go with Summers' first. So this is Summers.
Oh,
yeah.
dig it. Nice.
Let's try that again. Sorry. Why is it not showing up on your screen?
Showing up in mine.
Love that hair, Maeve. That's a really nice detail.
I think chat can see it. I think chat can see it. So chat, you guys can see the new tokens made by Maeve. Hopefully.
Nice work, Maeve. Damn. So good.
Astralis plays. I thought Matt was going to say, and 3 red dots appear on Creedon's forehead. Sorry, that is not canon. Apologies. At least not in Andrew Gaska's world. Yet. We're not playing that kind of game. That is a different kind of game. So, all right. What do we got? We have some initiative rules here. Let me just drag all of you folks into initiative. And oh, that's weird. Add turn.
Why I still
Mine, I
Kulhavy?
believe, was a 9.
I'd say you guys are
Oh
all.
my God, 9.
This obviously is not a zone map, but I'd say you guys are all in short, or in some cases, engaged range with this creature. Let me bring.
Oh, I'm trying to edit my initiative and it's not letting me. So sorry, I tried.
Yeah, GM brain.
Works. Doc got a 3.
I can edit my token.
Gale got a 9.
Yes.
Winter's got an 11.
Unfortunately.
Isaac, you got an 8. And Ratfinks got a 10. Perfect, look at that. And everything worked out. Okay, now our friend the Xenomorph Scout, however, has speed 2. So Scouts.
Yeah.
Scouts means with a speed of 2, I'm sorry, they have a speed
Do it.
3. I fucking...
Oh, Jesus Christ!
That is... Well, I will count that first attack that it did as one of its 3 attacks. 3, so I will make it go 3 times in the next round. But only 2 in this. So I'm just going to pepper it into the ones that you guys haven't chosen yet. So we have missing a 4, a 5, a 7. That's it. 4, 5, and 7. So I'll go in 4 and 7 for the perspective of this thing. So add a turn, add a turn. So we'll go 4, and we'll go 7.
And then we'll put 5 in at the top of the next
Exactly.
round. Okay.
All right, Creedon, you're up first. What do you want to do?
Great. Hip holster, laser gun, aim and fire, scope rifle bonus makes it a modifier of +2 plus the 2 for aiming. That's a +4 to hit. That's 3 hits.
Ooh.
Okay.
Showed
works
up
for
to
me.
play, all into damage.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3 damage.
It's a laser.
Because it's a laser. Okay. Here we go.
Literally, like, what it is with the one arm up on the shield, he literally just down into his hip holster and just sort of aims around and sort of tries to shoot up in the direction that the
That's
thing
what we're
is
talking
moving
about
from.
here first. By the way, folks, it's that kind of creature. It's like it's the four-limbed,
Four-legged
four-legged, yes, the
Oh,
one that's
God.
that runs like the Alien 3 ones.
dogs.
The dogs morph. Yeah, that one. Okay. Where are we? Here's the scout. Armor roll. Here we go. Come on, armor. There we go. Roll, please. There we go.
Does armor piercing make a difference?
That is 2 armor successes. So that is
Does
an
armor piercing
only
make any difference?
armor piercing does make a difference. So it negates half of it. So it had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 armor. So it negates it. So I would say one of those 2 go off. So it took off. So you got it for 2 damage.
Oh,
Right.
it's literally on top of me. Holy shit.
Now, here's the thing. You have shot it, correct? But it's with a laser. Yes.
Laser.
Not a bullet. Yes.
Correct.
So I don't think that would activate its acid splash. Sue me if you think I'm wrong, but I don't think that it would be the case. Because it would immediately cauterize the wound. But that is your slow action. Anything for your fast action?
No, faster's the aiming to make that happen.
Cool
I'm good.
beans. Awesome. Okay. It is now this Xenomorph Scout's turn. So it's going to roll its d6.
I've lost sight on it.
You've lost sight?
It disappeared from the turn order. It's not there anymore. Oh, wait, it's right here. Okay, it was... Oh, never mind. It's
Okay.
there. I see it now. Okay.
Here's a d6. Oh, no. Oh, that's bad. Oh, gosh.
Oh, shit.
That is a head bite.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
On who?
shit. Well, it would be the closest person that he's to, and that's Creedon.
That's what the shield is for.
Indeed, indeed. So, in this case, the Xenomorph opens its outer jaws wide and the deadly inner jaws gnashing in anticipation before snapping forwards. The attack has a strength of 9, base test damage 2. If it causes any damage, it automatically inflicts critical
Oh my
wound
God.
64, killing the victim in one dreadful blow.
I think I've got something for that too, but first let's roll the armor.
Let's first see if it hits you with the
yeah.
attack. 9 base damage. Goose Frubba.
Oh, God.
Oh.
That's like
Unbelievable.
story.
Unbelievable. Nothing. And that fucking roll 20 command
Oh.
thing is killing me. I don't know. what's-
We couldn't see it. He didn't hit.
I didn't hit.
No,
Zero.
didn't hit.
I gotta-
0
I gotta
successes.
All 9.
All 9 miss. Not a single hit.
Oh, I did. That didn't. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, God.
That is its turn. Summers, you're up.
All right. Summers is going to pull out her incinerator,
Yeah.
and it's going to.
Now you know that you're in engaged range with Creedon. You could hit Creedon.
Fine, go for it. Light my cigar on the torch.
Yeah. Yeah. Going to aim and use the incinerator.
Okay.
Hang on, I need to check the range thingamabobbers because there's engage range -3, so it's -1 total.
All right.
Wait, it's not an engage range of me, is it?
No, it's an engage range of Creedon.
Oh, I see. But it'd be in short range then of me. So
Yeah.
Yep.
+2. Got it. Great.
Swoosh.
4.
Nice.
4 successes.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Because I want to use one of those actually to push it back away from Creedon. Because I get a stun.
Okay.
And the rest will be damage.
So 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
4 damage.
And fire intensity 9 on top of that.
It'll catch fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Armor, but it has a certain amount of armor against fire, which is less than its normal armor. It's only a 4 armor versus fire. But it gets 1 success from it. So 2, 3, 4. So it only takes 3 damage.
Wait, no, 4. It takes 4 damage.
So
I have a full 6.
But you said you were going to use one of those to push, right?
Right, so 1
2,
to hit
3,
and then
4.
base damage 2.
But the armor mitigated one of them.
Oh, 3, right, okay.
Yeah.
So that's 3 damage, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So you aim your fire directly at this creature, and use the intense fire to just blow this thing off of Creedon, and you see it tumble, go and shriek. It's on fire. It's shrieking, and then it just falls down and just collapses. Now, there's a critical injury when it is broken for xenomorphs, if I remember correctly. Let me check that table. Xenomorph critical injuries. That's for synthetics. Where's the xenomorph critical injury table?
Which book would it be in?
I thought it was a critical injury table for xenomorphs when they're broken. Am I wrong? Let me check it. I could have been wrong, but it would be. I think it's critical injuries. Alien species. Let me see here. Signature attacks. Here we go. General xenomorph rules. Da, 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 da. Signature attack speeds. Critical injuries on xenomorphs is on page 291. That's exactly what happens.
Of the core?
Of the core rule book.
Yeah.
This is something we've been neglecting the whole time we've been playing with these motherfucking aliens. So, let's roll a
Time
d6.
to figure it out.
Amen to that. Here we go. Roll a d6. Because you have made a critical injury on this creature. That's a 6. And that, in
Nice.
my book,
Oh, yeah.
it is torn apart. Instant death. The xenomorph is torn apart or crushed amid shrieks of rage. If you wanted to analyze it, you would have a -2 to your observation, but it is toasty, and it is gone.
I'd like to do something.
Yes.
Oh no.
What would you
As
like
it's
to
burning
do?
on the ground,
Yes.
I'd like to stick the cigar in the edge of the fire,
Of course.
light it, look at him, and go, "It's dead, Summers."
That's nice.
I
Amazing.
was just like,
That's it. I'm done.
Meanwhile, Chief is just kind of standing there going, what the actual fuck was that?
that, Chief, is what Vaughn has been working on.
And the shit we had to deal with.
You get used to it. Bullets
Highly
will...
doubt that.
In time. Just so you know, and in case it needs repeating, bullets will cause it to get its goo all over people.
It's
And
rather acid.
Yeah. You look all over like Wilkes.
He looks down at the plasma rifle that he recently acquired and is like, good to know.
Hey, Matt.
Yes.
But he's shaken.
Yeah, this is not a pretty picture, but with a physician's mind, Doc would like to roll and analyze and start to study this thing, having now engaged in combat.
Okay, now that I believe is an observation roll, right?
Correct. I've even set up the button.
Okay, cool. You'll have a -2 to it because it's been charred. Charred.
Well, let me re-roll with a -2.
-2.
Well, that would just take the
You
last
could just take
two
the last
off,
two
so
off,
he's-
and that would be one success.
Okay,
He's still
fair
one
enough,
success, yeah.
I'm down.
Great. No, taking the. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'd love to study like what else other than obviously fireworks really well on it poses a threat beyond the tail that hit me and the mouth that popped out of it. Is there something I can glean from this?
I mean, it's got razor sharp claws, razor sharp teeth. It's got a mandibular mouth inside a mouth, long ovoid head. Looks like, based on the fact that it has multiple limbs all meant to propel itself forward, that this particular species of alien is meant to be extremely swift, not necessarily tough, but very fast.
Can I do a separate observation for like trying to listen in for any other? Well, either look around, observe for any other hostilities that might have garnered our attention from, loud noise that we just caused.
Yeah, I mean, you can listen to see if there's anything that would be like... Because you're in the trees, right? There's not a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So you can make an observation roll, sure. Patrick, you got your hand up. Nothing,
Yeah.
Isaac, sorry. You're gonna push it.
A successful analyze, and every successful analyze also reduces the stress level of all PCs in short range.
Super.
So everybody else goes down by 1.
Reduces?
Yeah, reduces by 1.
Science!
I'd like to retroactively request that I think you got him, Summers, counts as a banter for the shift.
Don't waste your
everybody-
fucking don't waste your fucking banter.
Oh,
Just take us down 1 and let it go for
Okay.
now.
You're gonna,
We're gonna need it later.
You're gonna need it.
fair enough.
Hey, Rat, you wear your brown pants?
Rat looks
that's
at you and
next
says, I always wear my brown pants.
Good job, soldier.
And based on that, I think it's time to take a break because we're already a little bit over time. So let's take a short break. Let's take a 5-minute and come back. And when we come back, more Alien RPG action after these short words from our sponsor. No, not even close. I wish we had one. Bye, everybody. Scene 5.
I've rolled 20 listeners.
55.
Is there sponsor by Lena Tani?
All right, folks, we're back. Thank you for hanging and waiting, and let's just jump right back into it. Woo, boy, oh boy, that was a little bit of a whoopsie-doo up your, what do you call it? How do you all react to this besides the whole what the fuck is that and or analyze? Yeah.
Chief literally, like, after being like, what the fuck is that? And they're like, this is what we've been dealing with. Just kind of, like, sits down for a minute. And this is just, like, a question I want to ask. Like, he literally grew up on a Weyland-Yutani freighter.
Okay.
Is there, like, anything from his past that he could piece together with this? And what would I roll to know that?
That's probably a wits roll.
Alright. I'll make one. Probably won't, but I want to see what happens. I'm curious.
Right on.
Nada.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. It was a long shot.
It was.
It
was a long shot.
I was just curious.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Curious. I mean, seeing how they treat their employees, he's not the biggest fan.
Sure.
I was just wondering.
Sure.
If there was...
So what do you guys want to do now? I guess is what I'm saying.
Well,
So you're telling me that there's going to be more of that where we're going.
yep.
Yep.
Then he's just going to spend the next minute or so while Doc is analyzing, going over all of his weapons and making sure they're all in perfect condition.
Okay. That laser, by the way, Creedon, that didn't require a power roller, did it?
Nope, I don't believe it did. I can pull up the info
Cool.
for you real quick.
I'm down for it.
No, I took the OP power supply roll.
You totally did.
Well, that's why, like I like that. That's how they balance it. Like, yeah, this weapon's OP as shit, but you have to make a roll for it every time you shoot it.
Yep.
And you have to sacrifice your fast action. Like they balanced it really well, actually.
I agree.
Miniaturized and weaponized version of a Weyland-Yutani laser welder from the 2100s to 2120s, used by Jahar rebels during the 2016 uprising on Muran Prime. Always one to find profit. Weyland studied and modified after the war to make him standard stealth defense armaments on the commercial fleet.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. Well, in regulated tradition,
They're, like
This is all-
they're basic phasers.
this outfit is democratic. So, check out the bunker or head on to the facility.
The bunker is empty, and it's got anything in there to let people know we're here. I'd rather not. That's just me. Doc,
Anyone
I know
else?
you're the curious type.
So this is a scout-looking model. It's agile. Is there something beefier? Do they have things that they can train like pets? And he's
You
just
and-
circling this fucking thing until the cigar goes out. The end of Simborski's cigar is completely unusable for like the next full 2 turns.
Well, you wouldn't want these as a lapdog, but these things go up to the size of a small house.
Fuck.
Hey, listen, last time we went out, we had to shoot one of these off our ship.
He restows the phase plasma rifle on his back and makes sure that the safety is off of his pistol, and he's like, alright, good to know.
Creedon's gonna look over at Chief. If we get out of this, I'm gonna give you $200, and I need you to somehow secure a supply of alcohol at all times in the dropship, because I'm gonna have nightmares about this bullshit.
He hands him his flask of rot gut and says, well, this will have to do for now.
I'm gonna, from the very small pouch inside his breast
But
pocket,
don't
he's gonna
fucking
pull out-
drain it. That's for me
he's
too.
gonna pull out a 50 and hand it and go, here's your down payment.
Takes it. Yes, I made money.
All right, that's sounding like
Doesn't really matter anymore, but I made money.
That's true.
sound like we head towards the facility. All good?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're climbing up the side.
Locked and loaded,
yeah?
boss.
Yep.
Cool.
Eye up in
slow
the
and
eye up on the trees. Keep an eye out as well.
Okay.
They could still have mines up in this
yeah.
bitch.
So you start to climb up the rather steep side of the caldera. I'd like all of you to make mobility checks to make sure that you retain your footing.
Do we get a +1 if we use any of our climbing equipment?
I would
use
say
the-
yes. I would say yeah. That'll give you a +1 to that.
Inch and rope description says if it's successfully attached, no need for mobility.
Oh yeah, but you need to
take your time
get
to
to
set it up.
some place at
But
the top
somebody
to use the winch.
so basically whoever's got the highest mobility should climb up and use that shit first.
Okie dokie.
So before we all make our look, Summers
Yeah.
just made a bunch of successes and clearly has a high mobility. So I think Summers
Yeah.
climbs up and secures the
So
rope.
Summers, you climb to the top of the caldera. As you're climbing up, and everyone is below Summers, you're climbing. You get to the top. You turn and you see about 30 feet from you that there is a turret that is built into the side of the caldera, which just has been going, and then it swivels to your position and it fires.
Oh, shit.
Fuck. Respect.
Let me do
Back
that.
to the bunker, back to the bunker, back to the bunker!
So then, if I see this happen, then I'll make a mobility roll to try and climb up behind the turret.
You're like way down, and
Oh, I
Summers
know,
is- yeah.
but like if I see something hit Summers.
Oh, sure. I
then-
get you. All right, so let me just do the fire from the sentry gun. That's 1 success. Armor piercing. Base damage 4.
Oh,
Damage. Whoa, good grief.
oh no!
So that is all 4 damage. Brrr. You watch as Summers is just blasted full on right in the chest and starts rolling down the hill down to the bottom.
I'm gonna make a mobility roll to try to climb up behind the point that did that damage.
I'm gonna run to Summers.
Stress 1 for you, Summers, obviously. And I think stress, I believe stress if one of your, am I wrong in thinking, oh no, it's only when someone else attacks another person that you get, everybody gets stress. But it's only when the person gets attacked and does damage that person gets stress.
Alright, let me roll my panic. That won't do anything, but I will roll it to be good. 5, good to go.
Alrighty.
So I am going to climb up stealthily behind said turret.
Right.
And then I want to use heavy machinery to disarm it.
Fantastic, go for it.
While that's happening, can I do a medic on Summers?
There we go.
Yeah, you disable the sentry gun. 100%.
Alright, it's disabled.
What is your medic roll on there, Creedon?
So, field surgeon, you got a +2 modification to medical aid and +2 more when using surgical kit. So
Like, medical aid is only when you're broken, though. It doesn't do...
It's only when you're broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then just a medical kit, like just a regular. I guess I'm asking is if he took damage, is there any way I can patch any of that or
No, unfortunately not. Medical kits are for broken condition, not to give him more health. He gets health back after 10 minutes of being in a safe area. Sorry. But yeah.
I let him roll back to the beach then.
You just see your minds going off.
As you wish.
The smart gun rolls and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll buff out.
The only time they've been hit, I've just been dead.
That was a hard hit too. Jesus.
Yeah.
Summers is down to how many health?
2.
2. Ouch.
I'm gonna punch you a bit.
Damn.
Hey, Matt.
Yes. Oh yeah.
My message?
Yeah.
I just want to know what I need to do.
Yeah. Hey. Roleplay how you'd like. I'm gonna leave this up to you. You choose. Winters is thinking, which is bad.
Her eyes turn into little spinning circle wheels.
Little dots.
So the turret's been disabled, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yes, I've disabled the turret.
But is there like other stuff nearby or just the turret?
I don't know.
I guess my
literally
question is,
just
where
I
exactly-
literally
I have
just
no idea.
snuck up behind the turret and disabled it.
I guess the better question is, where was the gunfire coming from?
Up top. It was as the top of the caldera is about 100 feet up.
Okay. I'm gonna climb up the caldera then.
Okay. Make a mobility roll.
I have a kitty that only comes out when I'm on the couch. Everyone say hi to Hero.
Hello. Hello, cat.
That's a lot of successes.
Damn, girl.
Yeah, you can bank any number of stunts.
Mobility
What they are?
stunts include give 1/6 to someone in a similar situation, +1 to a later related roll, or impress someone.
Okay, and I can bank then 3 of those.
can bank 3.
Yeah, you can. Unless you feel like impressing us, you can bank all those.
No, I don't need to impress you guys. You went your
Sorry.
style.
I didn't want to laugh that hard. All right.
What, kitty?
Alrighty. So yeah, you're up top there with Gale.
Cool.
Hey, Doc. Turret's taken out. What's up?
Ease our way up.
Winters
Slowly.
isn't gonna say anything, but she's gonna just be looking around, kind of like a turret, with the scope rifle, and see if she can see anybody.
Make an observation roll. Creedon, if you want to
And
get up there, you're
get-
gonna have to make a mobility roll.
Gale's just
no.
kind of looking at you like, all right, this is weird, but okay.
Okay.
You're good. You can bank that.
Mobility roll, yeah.
That's one success.
One success on the observation. You look down now into the caldera, and let's call it for what it is, the facility, right? Because now you can see the whole thing. The facility is basically a building-sized object. It's like a cube that has been suspended from 3 struts that have been anchored at 3 different points on the side of the caldera. One probably pretty close to you, actually. These struts lance out from these anchors into portions of the facility itself, of the building. That, if you take a look at it from where you are, you see that the building itself is actually suspended over the lowest point of the caldera. The lowest point of the caldera is filled with water fluid. It's bright blue, so you don't know what's going on, if this is some kind of strange deposit from something. You can see from your position that there's like things down there in the bottom, but you're not quite sure what they are below the facility, like underneath it directly. You can also, with your single observation, see that there is some kind of like a tram or a magline tram that suspends itself from this anchor point here and runs into a portion of the facility underneath the top level here.
Okay.
That's what you see.
Does that appear to be the only way up, or does it look like there's ways up through these legs?
So those are not legs; those are lines, essentially, that suspend.
Cable.
Yeah, they're like giant cables that suspend the
So
facility.
as opposed to being raised up as it previously appeared, it's actually hanging down.
It's like it's hanging at a very slight angle,
Okay.
like a very slight angle. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not on legs.
It's gonna sort of speaking to the comms and let them know what I see.
Okay.
Huh.
Newt, you're still down there. I don't know if you made your mobility roll to get up there.
Oh shit. Whoops.
You have to make another roll to get
Well-
up as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I have a folding winch, and I'm at the top. Can
If you
I
want
set up
to
my
drop
winch?
your winch down, yeah, absolutely. Then you can just
Yeah,
winch them all up.
I'll set up my winch to winch them up.
Winch them up. They have been winched.
Winch him up.
Rat has been winched as well.
And then I will fold up my winch and put it away.
Fantastic.
Winch.
Winchy winch. The winchy winch.
So
Oh,
if what this doc, is telling me is true, then the main way in is right over there, which means it's probably heavily guarded. But I don't know. Can we find a way up this leg? Can somebody who's a better climber than me make their way up and haul the rest of us up. Or wait, who's got that fucking harpoon?
Yeah, someone had the grapple hook.
Oh wait, shit, is it me? Hold on. Oh, I took it. I said so. Retcon that statement. Say or could try this. I pull out the harpoon.
Can we see any like windows or something in this huge facility?
No, there's no windows at all. Just the main landing platform where you do see that there are 3 Cheyenne dropships. And there seems to be like at the very top level of the facility, the dropships, the 3 of them. Then there seems to be some kind of like what you assume to be some kind of a building in the middle. Like I'll ping it. Let's see if maybe I can get through. It's basically that. There's like a small building in the middle.
Can you ping it again? I wasn't on the screen. Okay.
It's basically right there in the middle
that
of
that little rectangle
exactly.
next to the lowest ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's sort of like extruded out of the top.
We'll turn to Summers and say, "What do you think, boss? Do we go in the front door, or we try to find a way around through the landing pad?"
How big are these cables?
The cables are pretty thick. I think that they're a couple meters wide.
Yeah, that's... I don't like being open like that over the water.
Yeah, well, if we take the fucking tram up, then we're literally going in the front door.
Yeah.
And we're over the water no matter what.
No risk, no reward.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what these cables are about. Because if we also stir up trouble at the tram station, they could shut that down.
Well, I got the harpoon gun. We can shoot a cable up over their cable and use it as sort of a guy line to climb up.
Yeah. So, let's make our way over to this point and see what we can set up to anchor to go across.
Okay.
Keeping an eye out for mines, scouts, and turrets.
From that position, you do in fact see that there are 2, what you first assume to be towers pointing up from either side, like right here and right here on the 2 sides. Sorry, I beg your pardon. There are 3 towers. One here,
one at the top of
here,
each cable, basically.
and one here. The towers, however, are blasting energy into the atmosphere. And so you realize, of course, that the towers are not towers at all, but railguns.
Railguns.
Well, we can always hope that our friends are keeping them distracted enough.
So let's be quick about it.
You sure we shouldn't take out the rail guns first?
You have an idea how to do that?
Keep any of those disabled mines from the beach?
No, we
Good
didn't.
idea.
We can arm at later. Let's get there first
Yeah.
and then decide how to blow it up.
Way more options that way.
So if we're at the base of this tower, should I try to shoot a harpoon up to this one so we can use it as a guy line to help us walk up this cable?
Yeah. Do that.
That works for me.
Matt, is that a roll, or can I just do that?
Yeah, I would say that you'd shoot a harpoon, make it a ranged attack roll.
Range combat roll.
Yeah.
Okay. God, I'm gonna push it.
Push it. Tell me what you do differently, though, before you do it. You fire the harpoon.
I shoot the first time. It misses by a hair. I reel it back in. I just stop. I calm my breathing.
Okay.
I was a little too amped up the first time. This time, I'm really focusing on what I'm doing.
Okay, out of stress.
I did.
Beautiful. Fire away.
Motherfucker! Motherfucker! Why do the dice hate me
You
tonight?
Sorry, I don't want to laugh. It's just the way you're
Oh
saying
my
it.
god. They do though. Like everything that I'm halfway decent at, I've failed at tonight.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna like reel it back, hand it off, and say, "Fuck." Someone else try.
I'll give it a go.
Okay. Range combat roll, please. 1 success. Winters, you aim the gun, and the harpoon sails through the air, and you feel it go taut as it locks into a part of the top level of the facility.
Winters, you now have the harpoon gun. Congratulations. At the very least, I'm glad I brought it.
Okay.
Is it reloadable? Or is that something I can only use the one time if I'm hooking up a harpoon?
I think when you shoot it, you can't like put another harpoon in it, right? It's like Batman, right? You shoot the harpoon,
Yeah.
and then you can reel it in after you're done using it.
Everybody, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So in other words, yeah, you need to leave it behind or...
Well, no, we all climb up, and then you can reel it back, and then we have it again.
Well, yeah, but then I have to cross without a harpoon.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Well, no, we all...
We-
We either leave the
I see what
harpoon
you mean.
there so that everyone can use it,
Or you
you
tie
guys-
off
Oh,
the
no,
gun
who-
and you leave it behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say whoever has the highest mobility is the one who climbs up last. Or we leave it behind.
Summers, but I think...
I
Don't you have like a 9?
do have a 9. Yes.
Yeah. You beat me.
You look down, by the way, guys, I just want to be pretty clear about this. As you look down into the caldera itself, you see that the rocks, obviously igneous rock, very sharp, as most volcanic rock is. You see that the steep decline into the caldera's pool, where this brilliant blue water is much, much more steep than coming up.
Well, actually, to be honest, leaving it here, if we can anchor it, is not a bad idea in case we need to escape if we can't get one of those ships. So, Chief is going to spend a minute solidly anchoring the harpoon rope here on this side.
Okay.
So I don't think the problem is getting a ship.
really-
I think the problem's going to be is taking out the railguns first.
Like, we really only need to get in.
It's good to have options, all right? Let's tie it
Well,
up.
And like
I mean, I
as
do-
we start climbing, Chief is gonna be like, well, you know, if we take him out now, they're gonna know we're here. So maybe we take him out on our way out. I'm just saying, boss, putting it out there.
I miss having charges on timers.
Rat,
I actually,
as you guys are talking, Rat's looking down from his perspective into the forest.
What you got, Rat?
Can I make an observation?
Yeah.
Yeah. Spinning around.
You don't see anything, Doc. But you can if
Push.
you would like to push. What do you do differently?
Yup. I'm gonna try and look. I'm gonna remember that they were camouflaged and start looking up instead of down.
Okay.
Look more along the tree line.
Go ahead.
Ooh.
nice.
You guys are all
Great.
fishing for stunts. I love it. Take those stunts as you'd like. Isaac, Winters, and Doc, you all follow Rat's eye line, which goes into the trees north of your position. So we're talking like, 150 feet down, probably 200 feet from your position. The trees are moving.
Probably.
Are there more of them?
How do we get in past our way?
You get away. I'm sorry. You move in the opposite direction of what is moving those trees.
We
Chief.
take the cable and we go.
Tie it off and let's go.
Yeah, is it coming for us?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, someone's just going to start ushering people across.
Okay. Make mobility rolls, folks. I'll give you a +1 because of the grappling hook.
All right.
Isaac, success. You get across. Doc.
Oh, no!
Here we go.
God damn it!
Roll your panic. Yeah. Doc fails,
Keep it together.
unfortunately. Shit. Gale falls. Doc falls.
No, I'm pushing
You
it.
can't
I'm
push
pushing
it.
I'm
You
pushing
can't.
it.
There's a panic.
Why didn't that work?
I'm just the party.
Let me do that again.
Shit.
Right, I've
Oh.
breather.
Winters, what happened to your mobility? Mobility.
know.
There we go. So Winters, you go first. No problem. Isaac, you follow behind.
Anybody got a bodyguard on him?
Rat. Does anybody have a bodyguard? Let's see.
I'm gonna just grab Doc and Chief and pull him back up.
Hold on.
Hey, Sarah, remember that time we tried to not spot the party where it was just the two of us splitting again?
Summers,
No.
yeah. Let's. What's going on, folks? Mobility for Rat. Where's mobility?
Story
There's-
knows that we're just gonna put an entire fucking side
Rat
show on
makes
for you
it.
guys.
You've got 2 rat mobilities
Sorry.
in a row.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just clicked it twice. So he makes it. So Rat, I'm just gonna pull Rat over. I'm gonna pull Isaac over. I'm gonna pull.
Oh wait, Summers has 2 stunts.
Yeah.
She can give each of us a success.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab Doc and Chief as their as a slip and
Oh,
just like
goddamn
haul
it.
them
I'm down
back
with
up.
it. I'm down with it. Whew.
I got you. Keep going.
I don't like heights.
Did anybody
This is why
not
I'd
make it?
This is why I'd rather be in Chief is coming. This is why I'd rather be in space. Fucking hate gravity.
All right. So you
Up
get
goes
to.
gravity.
Thank you.
You get.
Thank you, Summers.
Yeah.
You all make it to the top level of the facility. You don't see anyone around. The railguns are automated. You know the make and model. There are no soldiers manning these guns. They are automated by some computer, some force inside the facility, and you don't see any soldiers or anything like that at the top level of the facility. What you do see, however, is you see a small housing object of some kind, like a building, sort of like I said, like an extruded like level, and there's a door at the top of it.
Can I do any kind of check to figure out where the railguns are controlled from?
You could make a com tech roll, but it may be a difficult one. So I'm going to give you a penalty, unfortunately, just because you wouldn't
Alright.
know where in the facility it was.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I'll give you a -2. One success. Okay, cool. You know that based on your assumption that Weyland-Yutani keeps their mother unit usually at the sort of midpoint of most of their facilities, that wherever these railguns are being powered and or controlled, it would be in the central portion of this facility.
All right, cool.
All right.
First, we're gonna need to make our way in.
Making your way.
I just had a couple of questions.
Yes.
The armor charges, are they on a timer or are they remote detonated? Or both?
Both.
Great. So, before Winter's crossed, she's gonna set the armor charge she has at the end of that cable.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. So you're gonna blow it? What are you gonna do?
I'm not gonna blow it yet. I'm just gonna keep it there. I'm gonna
RMAT charges can either be a remote detonation or a time detonation. So.
Roger that.
Okay.
I'm gonna move you
Yeah.
guys to a map. Yet another.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna say this out loud. This is, according to our friend Jasper Nielsen Siren, the biggest map that he has ever made.
Wow,
not.
Jasper, because you have
We've
made
had some big maps.
ass
Huge fucking
maps.
maps.
This map, if I am going
wow.
to detail this correctly, first of all, it's a multi-layer map because there are multiple layers of this building. This map is 132 by 75 cells wide,
Oh.
That's insane.
which makes this
Hold on,
9240 pixels by 5250 pixels.
Actually, I've made a couple that are that big, but probably nowhere near as good as Jesper's.
And Jesper's is so nice.
Jesper is the map.
Oh.
Jesper is the map making god.
It's 16
You're-
times the detail.
You're gonna have to shift ping us because I don't know where the hell I am.
Bam!
Oh man.
I don't
I
see
don't see
shit.
anything.
Now you do.
I got fine. I got vision.
Nope.
I'm good.
Still
I see
nothing?
nothing.
Motherfucker! Oh, that's because of your
Check.
token. Let me fix.
Token permissions.
Yeah, fix my token, please.
I'll fix your token. I'm a huckleberry.
This place is fucking huge.
Boom. There's your vision.
There we go.
And who else is missing vision?
Me.
How dare you?
You've got the old Maeve token here.
No, it's the name.
No, it is. She's got the hat on. That's the old Maeve token.
That's the old token.
No, it's the multi-side token. Because look, I can do this.
Ah.
I don't have a hat anymore.
So, vision. Everybody got vision?
Yes. Oh, and there's a person.
That's rat.
That's right. Yeah.
That's a rat.
It says rat right under his name. Well, actually,
I
you
can't
may-
see.
Oh,
can't
that
see
you know why? Probably because I haven't turned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me turn on his.
Nobody's got names. We don't have names either.
That's because you guys just know each other by face. There it goes. Now you can see.
That's fair.
All right. So this little building over here, you see that it's most likely some kind of a cargo lift, because the doors are like 10 feet wide.
Where the hell is everybody?
Probably more
Suspicious question.
Probably more
Probably
inside the
fighting
facility.
inside the facility or fighting off the incursion that our friends have been so kind as to create.
The craft that you see here in this level,
Yeah.
right? So
To
you've
say,
got these.
that's my interest.
Yeah, these Cheyenne gunships, right? There's one you recognize almost immediately, Gale. This is a UD-4C gunship. The other one is a UD-4L gunship.
Shit.
Slightly different, but they are very well armored, very well protected. These are top of the line.
Which one is better?
Depends what you like.
Which one is going to be
think.
better for getting us off of this planet in the middle of a firefight?
Either one. The one
What's
on
the
the...
difference?
Yeah, the one...
Yeah, well, like, what's the difference between the two?
Sure. So let me just check to see what a UD-4C and a UD-4L is. You guys can talk amongst yourselves while I do figure that out.
We do want to make sure that the railguns are gone by the time we try to leave.
Well, yes. So C is
Here we
the
go.
one directly above us?
A UD-4C sacrifices
Is
there's no
that C?
APC bay.
Okay.
So it has extra weapon and missile modules.
Okay.
The UD-4L has a lower bay for carrying dropships.
Did I just mark those correctly? C and L?
Let me see. Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, so I'm just going to put a little star on C because it's got more weapons.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And then I'll put a little... Just in case we find one inside that we need to drive out, that's the one that can take an APC.
Yep. There are
Alright,
there are
cool.
two L's. There are two, like one is on the other side of the
Us-
elevator.
So there's two L's and one C.
And one C, that's
Alright,
correct.
Cool.
Now
C's got better weapons. L can take an APC if we needed to.
that's correct. And
Alright.
the UD-4C is actually on some kind of a hydraulic pad. It seems to have, as you can see, that there are sort of warning lines around it, that it's on a pad that would essentially descend somehow into the floor below.
Interesting. Because I'm looking around. Is there any other way down other than through this hydraulic pad?
Yeah, the elevator.
He said there's an elevator in the middle.
Yep.
Alright.
Can we
But if we wanted to drop down and just blow stuff up on the inside, maybe in a slightly suicidal but a very effective.
No, but it is good to know that there's control up here. There's probably a control down there, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
also true.
I'm not trying to move the whole map. I'm trying to move my character. There we go. Alright, then he's going to move towards the elevator.
We're done.
Having divulged the information he has on these ships to everybody else.
Does the elevator have like a key card or anything?
Nope.
Or buttons.
There's a button.
Clearly not.
I'll
Clearly
check.
not expecting company.
Yeah.
Does this ship look ready to pilot? Is there anything up with it?
You don't know. I mean, you'd have to get inside of it.
Okay. Is there a way for me to do that?
You'd have to
Knowing
open
that
the
Winters
door.
wants to do that, Gale will then bot back and make sure that on the outside there are no mag locks or anything holding it down.
Yeah, so the Cheyennes themselves are indeed locked to the hangar deck. This one on the hydraulic pad is also locked to the actual pad itself.
Can I see where the lock controls come from?
You wouldn't know. I mean, you would assume that they would probably come from the same place that the railguns would be, some kind of mother or central command.
All right, well, this ship is locked in tight. We're going to have to... The same place we can disable the railguns is the same place we can release the ship.
Can we not get in right now?
Oh, you can get inside, but if you want to take her off the ground, it's not going to happen.
Well, we want to see if it was ship shape, right?
More or less.
Well, in that case, if you can, open it up, take a quick look, and then we'll go for the elevator.
Okay. You open up the side door. You look inside. It smells sort of like stale and body odor, but it's very clean inside. You push the button to open the elevator door. The door opens, and you see that the elevator itself is kind of sparse. There's some oil stains on the floor. There are also, to the north of the elevator, 3 ladder tubes.
I do have a question, Matt.
Yeah.
So I, thanks to one of my talents, have a +2 to repairing spaceships. Would I have any kind of bonus to seeing if a spaceship needed repaired?
That would be like an observation roll. So I would just say it's a straight roll, not to repairing it.
Straight roll?
Yeah.
Alright. 2 successes and a panic. Let me roll that real quick. 4.
Yeah, you don't see that this particular ship has any damage to it.
I would like to apply one of those observation stunts too. I want to make sure. Yeah. How do I get in past away? As in, is there anything else I need to do to get this ship off the ground when the time comes?
Just the clamps.
Just the clamps. All right.
Just the clamps,
That's all
man.
Gale needs to know.
Just the clamps.
Just clamps. That's all Gale needs to know. She's got to release the clamps. She's good to go.
Cool beans. So you got this elevator.
Is it like a set of buttons inside?
There are. You look inside that you see levels 0 through 6. And it says sublevel 0, sublevel 1, sublevel 2, sublevel 3, sublevel 4, sublevel 5, sublevel 6.
Well, we have no idea of knowing where Vaughn is, but wherever we're going to disable these guns and undock the ship is going to be somewhere in the middle, which tells me that's also going to be a command center where we can maybe get an idea of the layout of the rest of this.
Or draw her
station.
to us.
Or at least figure out what the fuck is below us.
Yeah.
If we
she's
can get
either
ourselves to the middle, to the command center, then we can get a map. Have a much better idea what we're doing.
There's bound to be important people in command, and she's either there or with wherever they're growing these things in the lab.
Do we all want to be boxed in the same place if this is problematically focused? Or do we want a little bit of division for depth purposes?
Where else can we
Unity.
divide to?
I'm not sure. Maybe trying to get that lift to go down and go down at the same time. I'm
I
just
mean,
thinking
we're
about all
talking
of us
about all
being in
going
a
down.
closed box.
Do we
Yeah.
do we all want to get off at the same floor? I think that's what Doc is
Also-
asking.
So you guys are all arguing from the west. You hear You hear, sorry, let me try that again. You hear some horrific roaring noise.
I think that's a sign for us all to get inside the elevator and decide who gets off at what floor once we're inside. After you,
Sounds
Doc.
good to me. Yep.
Get
Inside. Swing to the right so that the shield is ready. When we open the door, I'll take the front again.
Rat
Step in.
runs
I'm gonna
inside.
say-
He's like, what the fuck was that?
You say, so how many floors are listed out?
6. Sublevel 0, which you're currently at, through 6.
I'm gonna get off at 3. I'm looking for the command center. Who wants to come with me? Provided
come
that's
with-
okay with you, boss. Looks at Summers.
The middle floors would be 3 and 4, right?
3 and 4 is the middle. 3 and 4 is where we're gonna find the command center.
All right. We'll split.
Split the party. Split the party.
We kind of have to at this
Yeah.
point.
Dice wanted it earlier. We might as well.
Winners. Newt, go with Chief.
You and me.
Wait. Hang on. I'm trying to remember who does what right now.
There's 6 of you total,
Yeah.
including Rat.
I know you don't know Chief super well, but you probably ran into him in the gym.
Mhm.
Chief can punch shit and fix shit, but if you want to split up your 2 people who know how to finagle and do contact and fix things, that you should split Chief and
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Winners
me. And we've got Rat, remember?
yeah. Yeah.
Sure do.
Winners and Rat, you go with Chief. Newt and Doc with me.
There you
Alright.
We're going to 4. You're going to 3.
Going
Keep
to
on
3,
comms.
roger that, boss.
Keep on comms. Whatever we see, we'll meet up with the more important target.
Figure it
All right.
out. As soon as one of us finds out where she is, we go. As soon as it finds us out how to turn off those guns, we do that too.
Yep. Your floors first.
Okay.
Slam the button.
Okay, you do so, and the rusty door shuts. And down you go. What's the first floor that you guys would probably go to?
3.
3.
3. All right. Delete. Move to sublevel 3. Sublevel 1. You see the elevator descending. And you get to sublevel 3. Give me 1 second here.
Oh, I don't like that noise.
Yeah, you do pass through sort of a couple of levels where you hear screaming.
Did you say that we've gotten any
Ah,
stress points
shit.
down in the quiet time together?
This is not a safe space, dude. I'm sorry to say.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. Trying to do that before we got into that, though.
Okay. There you are. You are in the elevator on sublevel 3. You see that there are 2, not 1, but 2
I
doors.
can't
One to the
see
south.
anything.
You can't see anything?
I also can't see anything.
What happened?
Black.
Oh my gosh, I totally did.
There you are.
Did you guys not see it? Right here.
I see.
Now I see.
I see.
Now I
it.
Sorry, I shift being. I need
There
more
we go.
work. Let me zoom in. There are 2 doors. One to the south, one to the west. You open the west door. I saw that. Don't even pretend. Someone opened the door.
Didn't open it, but someone else clearly did.
Who opened the door?
Activism.
This is what you get for opening doors.
Wait,
That would be Scepter.
but I didn't mean to. Fucking hell.
Okay, you push the door open.
But I didn't mean to. I
When you push the door,
didn't mean to.
Okay.
Oh, there's so many people in there. Close it.
you push the door. You see a whole bunch of people like turn towards the elevator, and then you push the door closed. It slams shut.
Open the south door.
Yep.
Okay. From the other side of the door, you hear.
All right, team, move out. And gonna move outside the door.
When you move out of the door, there is a long hallway. You see that there is
I see so much
there
blood.
is blood just leaking out of a small like side hole in the wall, like a vent in the wall. There's just blood just leaking out of it, like something in there died a very, very horrible death.
Mutters to himself, why the fuck did I choose 3? Rats, where the fuck are you? Get out here.
Rat runs. He's like, fuck, what's going on? And he runs out. Whoa, my
That
God.
tracker when he dies.
Okay.
Hey.
You shut the door, the other 3 in the elevator.
Yep.
Chief looks at these 3 and says, not gonna lie, that room for the people is probably where we want to be. But,
What floor do you 3 go to?
Quattro.
Sublevel 4. Okay.
As you two said, 14.
14.
Matt, I also have a Kulhavy token on the board. You can get rid of.
that's 14, but it's okay.
I will get rid of that, don't worry.
Cuatro is 4. 14 is
I know.
14.
Elevation, they said 14 for some reason.
Uns, dos, tres, 14. What the fuck?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, let me get rid of Kulhavy because he no
These
longer
apps go
exists.
up to 24.
And number 4. All right, give me 1 second to put you guys in the right layer. Here. So we're going to be switching back and forth.
Yes.
Okay. Let's do this. For those of you on sublevel 4, can you see? Do you have vision?
There was a blocky door, but can move around, and it looks like I'm getting a little bit of wiggle once the door opens.
Okay, just want to make sure that you guys can see. Okay.
Yes.
So Creedon, you open the door. The door.
Shield first.
Boom. You pull the shield out. You are on sublevel 4. Let's keep you guys there for now.
Oh.
I want to jump back to... let's call you guys Team B, right? And let's call the other guys Team A, the ones on sublevel 3.
All right.
Okay, so we're talking Winters and Gale and Rat, of course. What do you guys want to do?
Gale's looking... Oh, God damn it. Look, oh, Jesus, what are you doing? All right, look. Yes, we want to go that way, but... Ah, fuck it. What do you see?
When you look down into this bloody mess, you see a mass of flesh that has melded itself with the walls of this small space. And there are things attached to the walls.
Oh, my God.
Nothing good. That's what I see.
All right. Here's the thing. We need to go north. That room full of people we saw is probably exactly where we want to be, but we're not going to walk in there looking like we look right now. We need to find, I don't know, a disguise or something. And I sure as fuck don't want to go in there. So what do you say we try some of the other doors and see if we can find something that makes us blend in a little better?
If that's what you want, I guess.
That's what I want. He just kind of he like doesn't know how to deal with Winters, and it's like, you're weird. So walks over here and opens this door.
Okay, you open the door, you see a balcony.
Jesus.
A balcony, which sort of it has a clear plastic floor to it, but you can't really see what's directly below until you got out on the balcony itself.
Oh, I'll step out and look, because player
Cool.
Sarah can see it
Fuck
and wants
yeah.
Gale to see it too.
Yeah, you look down through the clear plastic floor onto the level below you, which seems to be just a gout of red all over everything below. There seem to be some coffin-like objects, potentially autodocs, potentially other things, maybe cryopods, you're not quite sure, but coating the outside of many of them, as well as the floor, is just explosive red jelly everywhere you look.
Immediately gets on comms to everyone, but particularly Summers, and just like, hey boss, I don't know what the fuck has happened here, but it is not good. We've got a corridor full of blood and something attached to the walls. We tried not to get too close. I'm now looking down to the level you're headed for, so if you go to the south, just be wary. There is a room, the clear glass balcony above, that is, well, it's full of blood.
Yeah.
And coffins that look like they might be cryotubes. I don't even know what the fuck they are. Maybe you can get a better look, though you might not want to. I'm just letting you know that everything is shit.
I want to be
We're
clearer
fucked.
because I apologize. You do see in the mass of blood and viscera that there are bodies.
Okay.
There are bodies amongst all of them.
I will also relay that information.
Okay.
Thanks for the heads up. And
Yeah, just
I-
head to the south hexagonal room, like literally directly below the elevator. You know the south door we went through? You may or may not want to go in there. It's a hot fucking mess.
I got an idea of what might have happened. The lab rats probably got out, and along with the ones they tried to keep on ice. Listen,
I don't know what that means, but it's bad.
These, long story short, these things incubate in people, and the best way to ship them in their mind is to put it inside and put them on ice.
That's delightful. Thank you for that. We're gonna keep checking out this floor. We're kind of looking for something that'll help us get into the mainframe without being noticed. May or may not happen. We'll see.
Sounds good. And stay away from vents and the ceiling.
He kind of looks up and is like, yeah, okay. Thanks. And backs the fuck back out of this room.
Okay.
Summers is just like cycling through as many tooltips that she can remember from everything that's happened.
Fair. Is there anything?
And follows
Yeah.
Winters to the door that Winters is looking at.
Winters
Yeah.
does seem to be looking
Yeah.
looking at a door to the east.
North or east? You want to?
No matter what, it's gonna be fucked up. Pick one.
East. Oh,
You push the door
another
open.
hallway.
Yeah, another hallway.
Oh, good. More doors.
Door.
You open the door
Ooh.
to a hexagonal room, one which you recognize from other places that you've been. This is an Apollo mainframe room. There are computers that festoon the walls. Their bright light, alternatingly flashing lights are just blinking at you in a variety of patterns. And there is the mainframe in the center of the room itself, of course. The way to
Chief would
access
recognize
Apollo.
this.
What was that, sir?
Chief would recognize this.
Heck yeah, absolutely.
Just be like, oh, thank God, and just immediately walk in.
Okay.
You coming around?
And
There's another
Head up
vent over here,
to-
by the way. You sort of like turn, you see a vent that's just leaking red onto the floor.
having heard what Summers had to say, staying the fuck away.
Or just keep an eye on
And
the
will sit down at the Apollo mainframe and see what he can figure out.
Cool. You look at the main screen of Apollo, and you just see hello, 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 over and over and over again on the main screen.
Oh, shit. The station's in some kind of loop. Ah, fuck. I almost wish that egghead was here, but I'm gonna see what I can do. And he is gonna try to see if he can break the loop.
Okay. Make a Comtech roll.
This is not a spaceship, it's a station. So.
It is a station. That's correct.
Yeah.
Panic. Nothing. Go ahead and roll your
God
panic.
damn it. 4.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't break the loop, nor do you know what the hell is going on. Rat's like, what's going on?
Once again, sends a message to Summers, and it's just, or like, goes on comms, just like, well, found the Apollo mainframe. It's fucked. It's in a loop saying hello, and I can't get through. So if you and your egghead don't find anything else, maybe send him my way. And it hurts him to say that, but he says it.
You hear that, Radio Shack?
Yep.
Rat's like, I don't do computers. They freak me out.
But you're a mouse.
I'm a
Oh
rat.
my god.
There's a difference.
Can I try to like?
I don't even
With it?
understand that joke. What is that joke? Is that like some kind of like weird 20th century joke? That's weird. Winters, if you want to go for it, you need a Comtech roll.
I can do that.
Yeah, we'll step away.
You know, not my best stat, but
Hey.
Winters,
Oh my god!
you
Why
watch.
did the dice?
Gale is just being every single way that Gale's like, let me show you what I can fuck. And then someone else steps in. It's
some
like,
point.
move. She's like the IT
some
person.
Oh my
So messed up, Sarah.
god.
Sarah forgot to turn off hard mode when she came
I
in.
know. I can. I know, right? I can hear you. I'll be back in a second.
All good, all good. Winters, you start typing. Rat and Gale are like watching you with some amazement as your fingers just super fast sort of move across the keys. And you come to realize, after putting in about 24 commands within the span of about 10 seconds, that the Apollo mainframe has been completely wiped.
Huh.
They're not
Can
here.
you,
They've already abandoned
get
it.
over comms and it's all gone.
What do you mean it's gone?
There's nothing here. Are you sure Vaughn's here?
We were told she was, and they're defending it like she is, which means
It
No,
doesn't
there
mean
was
she is.
Not defending anything. There's automated turrets outside. Creatures. And a whole bunch of blood.
maybe
No
they've got a
commands up
decoy to
there.
handle our decoy.
You think we've been set up?
I think it's time we go talk to the people that are alive over there. They'd know.
He's not wrong.
Just gonna get up and head that way.
Okay.
Ah, shit. And she's going. Let's follow.
And she's going. Amazing. Okay. Let's drop from Team A and move to Team B.
Yeah, I need a shift ping.
Oh, don't worry. I got you, babe. Let's go.
Thanks, fam.
I got you,
Section by
babe.
section. I'd like to advance gently forward, shield out, gun drawn.
Done.
And observation checks if you'll take them.
We
You guys are opening doors, closing doors, opening doors, closing doors, just slamming them on each other's faces. I love it.
Fucking
Oh,
Isaac.
we can't go through it.
Well,
It's,
I've been
if we're
pushing
pressed up
it.
against it, we
Can't go through it. We can't
I
go
can't go
over it.
I can go.
We're
through
going
it.
on a
Let's hope- there
bear
we go.
hunt.
Now I can. I seem to have been locked on the door. Now I'm
Going
Yeah, I had
on
that
a bear hunt. I'm not.
going on a
afraid.
wild Xeno hunt. Going on a wild Xeno hunt. I'm
I
not
am so
afraid.
glad I'm not.
I've got a bug gun.
I.
Fuck yeah, Cam.
Wow. The Boy Scout version of that, so different from the Girl Scout version. Hilarious.
Oh my god.
Well, Cheese Moose Hunt is a weird fucking thing to fit into 3 syllables, but here we are.
Here we go. All right, so you're on sublevel 4. So sublevel 4, here we are. There is, just behind you, by the way, there is a comm, like an actual comm unit that seems to work. I mean, you see, like, lights and flashings and all that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
What does this look like it's in control of? Or at least... see if I can access this damn comm...
I mean, you can...
Thing.
Yeah. Who do you want to call? And don't say Ghostbusters.
Wait, shit, I shouldn't do that.
Maybe I shouldn't push the button that says hello.
Look,
Priest.
I'm tired, okay?
I'm tired too.
Place with the incinerator.
Are there any markings on either of the 2 doors we see?
Let me see. Yeah, to the left it says.
Sorry, what?
To the left.
That was Polish. So to any Polish watchers, Polish-speaking watchers of the show, I apologize.
To the left,
it's one of like the 3 phrases I know.
To the left, it says clean room storage warehouse.
Warehouse, huh? And what about the one on the other side?
Ping it, please, just so I know which one you're talking about. Over there.
Bullshit is this.
What's this?
Bullshit is this.
It says open briefing theater.
Let's check the closet first so we don't get flanked.
That's
And
not
I'll
what I said in Russian.
stand here with the doors open.
Okay, you open the door.
Or with the shield up.
Just gonna stand to the side
Okay.
and start pushing the door open.
Push the door. Boop. You push the door.
What in the hell?
You say, what in the hell? Inside this room are rows and rows of body bags. Many of which have blood just siphoning through the white linen and dripping to the floor.
Right.
Make observation rolls, folks. Isaac. Sounds like you get it first.
I mean, I made it. I just have to panic.
Yeah, you go ahead. Yeah, but I'm just saying who gets the most successes. Isaac,
fair.
inside this room, you hear 2 voices. One says, I can't believe I got fucking relegated to this shit. Hey, you hear something?
Contact.
Shut the fucking door. Fall back over here and take Overwatch.
Okay.
Right. Take an Overwatch.
You guys all take
Move
Overwatch by the
over
door?
here and take Overwatch. On the other side.
Okay.
Are we hearing them over comms right now?
I would say so,
Are comms constantly open? Okay, I was just
Yeah,
wondering.
comms are constantly open between the 6 of you. Okay.
That's some fucking... Yeah, there's some really fucked up stuff going on here.
You
Also-
see...
Yeah.
Sorry. You see the door reopen. When the door reopens, 2 figures step out from it. These are figures that are dressed in... I'm just going to call it like I see it, especially if those of you who have seen them before, Blackguard Commando
Here we go.
uniforms.
That's why we take Overwatch.
And they open the door, they see Isaac, and they immediately level their guns. But you've taken Overwatch, so go ahead and make your shot first, if you so desire.
Sure.
Go for it.
Oh, wow.
Okay, armor piercing, full auto.
Short range,
Yeah.
right?
It is short range. Yep. Full auto. 1 success on the smart gun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the scope there.
Were you Doc? You got to use your weapons, not your ranged combat roll, there, Chief.
Oh shoot! Sorry.
It's all good. So you can roll it again.
Scope and aim. Yep.
Okay, that's no successes, but you get panic. So yeah, your gun jams, perhaps. But the other two fire their shots. Full auto armor piercing. Let me just do their armor roll for me here. So
Nerves of Steel saved me. I'm
were
fine.
you fantastic? Were you both aiming at the same person?
Yeah, I'm gonna take out one person.
Yeah.
Okay. So 1 success on the first armor roll, and 1 success on the second armor roll.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so we're talking Summers.
total.
You get 2 damage, and Isaac, you get 1 damage. So that's a total of 3 damage. So both of
I
your
will say that.
yeah, sorry.
Go ahead. I would say hearing all this over comms,
Yeah.
Chief yells to his team, "Everyone, fucking hide. Maybe this will clear out the command room."
Okay.
And then continue.
Okay.
2 hostiles in the fridge.
2 hostiles in the fridge, indeed. It is at that point that these two say, after the first one gets shot, "Jeez, we got intruders at sublevel 4! Send everyone!" And that's where we're going to stop for tonight.
Oh, shit.
Oh boy.
Noting for the record, I told my whole team to hide.
It was pretty good. It was
Cool.
pretty good.
Oh boy.
Maybe I should have used a grenade launcher.
Maybe you should have and blown a goddamn hole right in the... everybody loves grenade launchers. Let's just make it happen. All right.
It's never really a good time to use because for one, it's like we're in close quarters, and Dog was on the side, so it was like, eh.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. All right, so let's say goodnight, folks, because tonight was on tonight's very special episode of the Frontier War. We had a lot of interesting stuff go on. This, I think, we have at least one more, maybe depending on how far you get. 2.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe 2, but if not, the next session 23. May be the last session of the Frontier War.
I think he means we're all gonna die.
I say nothing that I mean nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you?
I think we can make it work.
I
We can
think
stretch it out.
we will do what we can do. But until that time, let's go with who you are, where people can find you on the internet. Let's start over here with Patrick. Patrick, where can people find you on the internet?
Well, as always, you can find me here having wildly inconsistent luck with the dice from character to character and stream to stream. I am online Instagram at Pat Marin and patrickmarin.com for all of my DMing and actor-related things, or you can find out more about some whiskey tasting opportunities at barrover.com, which just got a revamp.
Hot.
Nice.
Love it. Thank you, Patrick. Moving on down to Scepterville. Scepter, where can people find you in the internet tubes?
Excuse me, what?
The internet tubes.
Means the interwebs.
Yeah, I was just hearing the other name before. So what?
Tubes. It's a series of tubes. I'll put it on.
Anyways, you'll find me on Twitter at Camerano. I'm always posting random stuff like art, video game related stuff, RPGs or whatever the heck other shenanigans I find on the net these days.
There it is. Waiting for the word.
The shenanigans have gained.
Always waiting for the shenanigans.
Yeah.
Someday, Scepter and I will be in the same room, and I will make a video of me fake pistol whipping him just for all of the shenanigans.
Be the best
Oh,
gift ever.
I wish you had said that. I could have done that for you.
That's true. I would have wanted that as a memento. Thank you so much, Scepter. Moving on down to Sarah. Sarah, where can people find you on the internet?
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'll set up. You can find me on the internet at Lovely Llama, on Instagram, where I have been very bad about posting things, on Reddit with 2 L's in Lovely, where I am better about posting things, and here on Slices and Dices most Fridays, alternating Thursdays. The other Thursdays, I'm over on Mates of Fate, playing Songs of Creation. Sometimes I'm here on Sundays, playing Blade Runner. I just like playing games. Yeah. That's about it.
It gives us life. Thank you, Sarah.
It does.
Right, and then Jonathan, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me on Twitter at freshly_zested, on Instagram at blue4orange, and here out and about, in space, in cube stations, and out in Call of Cthulhu land, and wherever I may end up in this wacky world.
Awesome. And Maeve, where can people potentially find you on the internet?
Hey, I'm Maeve. You can find me here on Slices and Dices. We're still doing aliens, at least for now. And then on every other Friday, we do Ravenloft. So me, Matt, and Sarah are there. It's a lot of fun. You can also find me on Mates of Fate. They haven't continued the campaign I'm in for a bit, but that's okay. I'm sure we'll get to it. And yeah, aside from that, you can find me on Twitter under Maeve Climber, which I should really post the art I draw, but I don't. One day.
It's awesome.
One day.
It's awesome
I'm
stuff.
People
tired.
want to see it.
I'm tired. I
Yeah,
don't feel
I need-
well.
Inquiring minds want to know.
We'd love you, but I do need close-ups of all the other character art from this game. Just say.
We'll do like a retrospective of all of the dead characters, like as a final.
Well, no, but like I
goodbye.
haven't seen like a blow up of Doc's new art.
I can-
I'm just saying.
I can post it on Discord if you'd like.
Please do.
I can do that.
I
I'll
would
do that
love
right
to
now.
see.
I'll
Love
do it
to
in the
see.
Alien channel.
Yay, please.
Watch this segue, folks. Amazing. Thank you so much, Maeve. And you know what? If you want to be part of the Discord, then you have to be part of our Slices and Dices family. Go ahead and go into our awesome Discord link, which you will find if you are here in chat and haven't joined our Discord. You can go ahead and hang in Discord. Talk to us. Be amazed by our insipidness and, every once in a while, talk to people who don't really want to talk. Now, what am I talking about? Of course we want to talk to you. You guys are amazing. Always want to talk to you folks. Always want to get you involved in games too. Speaking of which, got a couple of cool new things coming down the pike. One which comes from our friends at the Sons of the Singularity, which we had been so privileged to help with their Kickstarter, which happened on April 8th, started on April 8th, ending on May 8th. So only 1 month, but they've already surpassed their goals. In doing so, they contacted me and they wanted to know if we could do a portion of the awesome Blessed and, I'll give it by its full name, The Blessed and the Blasphemous campaign. That's right, they made a campaign in partnership with Chaosium themselves, and they are pushing it at us lucky folks. So in doing so,
Hell yeah.
we're going to be doing a one-shot on April 30th. Further news to come. Further players to be informed. Okay, who knew? What? I'm in this game? I don't even know. Yeah, that's fine. But it'll be a lot of fun. And Jonathan, I can only hope to be 1/8 of a keeper as you are every month. Anywho, take a look on our schedule. We're here usually every Thursdays and Fridays, sometimes Sundays where we play Blade Runner.
Oh, and hey,
Yes,
if you're
Sarah.
hanging out on Discord and you're interested in playing Vaesen, which is based on Scandinavian folklore, please hit me up. I'm looking for players to get this game up and running, probably sometime in the summer when I no longer have to deal with college classes for my apprenticeship.
Abso-friggin-lutely. I look forward to being in some way or other a party to that, or just watching it, because
I mean, Matt, you know I want you to come play.
I will do what I
Say.
can, but I will leave room for others who want to join in.
Fair.
Scandinavian Flurgen Slurgen, and Hurrigan Furrigan. But Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, that's when we usually do our cool ass RPGs. Thursdays, today. Fridays, nothing tomorrow. Sunday, nothing Sunday. Who knows? And then next week would be the 30th. So we've got, I think it's a Tuesday is the 30th. Am I right? No, it's a Sunday. Next Sunday. Next Sunday, the 30th. Yeah. So this coming Thursday, we've got Bates of Fate. And then the Sunday after... we've got
Friday after
Friday with Ravenloft, and then the 30th. God, there is some shit at the end of the month. That will be fine. We will make it happen. And
what's happening on the 30th again?
30th will be the one shot of the Blessed and the Blasphemous, which we're gonna do.
Okay.
So tune in for that. More information to come on our channel. Hey folks, if you are watching this on YouTube, go ahead and click on the like, subscribe, and the bell icons if you want to know more about us and watch more of our videos. We thank you for all the help and support that you can give us on this, our burgeoning little fun channel. And until we see each other again, folks, remember, take care of each other. But don't forget to take care of yourselves. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. We love you. Bye.
Bye.